Big up, good night, everybody. I've tried my best to be on time so that, my middle name is late after all, but you know what it is, guys. How are you doing tonight? Big up to all of you joining me. It's your boy, MarkN, MUFC fan. I do not see another Brandweight bid, not after the news about Lindelof today. He has injured his leg and he's on crutches. He will not pass any medical in his state. This is what Yali is saying. Big up to Manuel Ugarte. Yes, certainly, guys. Keep smashing the likes and sharing it around. Let's get the 1,000 subscribers. We didn't make it yesterday, but we could still make it by the end of the weekend and start the new week on a brand new high, guys. Let's go. Wait, only 28 in the past 40. Yeah, it's pretty slowed down, guys. Not sure what's happening there. Big up to you guys coming in. Let's get in with some of the news coming in. And the real article that I wanted to bring to you guys right now is this information coming out right now on Jadon Sancho. And this guy, Christopher Mikel, he everyone might not claim him as tier one, but he's been very good on transfers so far, especially the transfers coming out of Germany. And also, he's been very keen and always following certain players, especially the likes of Jadon Sancho. And news on Sancho, a move to PSG, has been seemed like it's ruled out. But suddenly, Chelsea FC are in the running. A loan with an obligation to buy is possible, but also a swap deal combined with a transfer fee. Guys, this is the interesting news that is coming out today, guys, from this guy. And I'm bringing it to you from X because he recently posted this, and I just was like, yo, this is interesting. And we know that Sancho was omitted from the squad. Could that be because he wants to leave? I don't know. I'm thinking that I've been hearing some reports coming in that Sancho wants to move. So it's one of those things. Well, he could want to move away. Could the club get a deal for him away? Could it be a deal in our favor? If Sancho moves to Chelsea, that opens the door for some options that might be coming in now. I wouldn't want to say the name of some possible options, but there's only really one name that I would like to see come into a United shirt from that team, guys. And it's going to be quite interesting knowing that he's also a Manchester United fan. But that's the interesting. Yeah, you get there, guys. It's just taking a bit longer than we hoped. You know what I mean? All is well, all is well. Big up to you guys coming in. Let me know your thoughts on this. Who do you think will be good swap options coming in from Chelsea? I don't think we want to get the likes of Chilwell or Chalobah possibly. I don't know. But there might be other options available. Let's see how it's going. I think there's something interesting to look at in the last 2 weeks of the window, as well as the fact that, but the rumor that he hasn't played was because he had an ear infection. So let's see how it goes, guys. You know how those things are. You know what I'm saying? It could be true, it could be false, it could just be other information coming in right now. But the biggest news coming in, we talked about it this morning, and obviously it's Manuel Ugarte. That he is very, very frustrated with what is happening and the fact that PSG. Oh, guys, sorry about that. That was raw there, guys. Sorry about that. I made a big mistake there, guys. I apologize. I apologize. Forgive me. Forgive me. I was doing a little bit too much there and I made a mistake. And it was like I got punched out of StreamYard. But don't worry about it, guys. I'm back. I'm back. I apologize. Let's get into the story. And Manchester United started the new Premier League season with a 1-0 win over Fulham, with the new signings impressing under the lights at Old Trafford. Erik ten Hag's new tactics means that the team enjoyed a lot of possession, which suited Casemiro, who struggled big time last season due to the manager's high transition style. Ineos remain open to moving the Brazilian on, even if the former Ajax coach wants to keep him, and despite a strong start. It is clear that a new defensive midfielder is required. The former Real Madrid superstar cannot be relied upon for the whole campaign due to his advancing age and lack of pace. With Manuel Ugarte of Paris Saint-Germain, the club's top target, the chase is on. The Red Devils failed to land the Uruguayan in their initial offer, with the League One outfit refusing to lower their asking price. But United eventually left the race. But Luis Enrique is not planning for the upcoming season with the former Sporting Lisbon star. it is clear that PSG need to sell. Right. He's also agreed personal terms with the club long back and is tired of the whole saga and wants his current club to agree a fee soon so that he can restart his career in earnest. As per transfer guru Fabrizio Romano, Ugarte is far from impressed with the Parisian club's rigid stance and is pushing for an exit to Old Trafford. Ugarte is said to be tired of PSG's antics. We have to mention Ugarte, Man United, and Paris Saint-Germain have been in touch almost the whole summer to discuss the Manuel Ugarte story, per Fabrizio Romano. The real change in the last 2 or 3 days is that Manuel Ugarte had started pushing like crazy to go to Manchester United. What I'm hearing is that Ugarte is really tired of the situation. It's almost 2 months of waiting for Manchester United, tired not with Manchester United, but tired with PSG. He wants to go. He wants to have this solution done. He wants the club to find a way, and he wants to go to Manchester United. Now it's obviously up to the clubs to find a way. Whether it will be straight swap deal with Sancho heading the other way, or if there's some other solution that can be found, remains to be seen. With tougher tests to come, United would hope to acquire the Montevideo-born star as soon as possible. Guys, I know there are lots of reports coming in with Manuel Ugarte, but just know, guys, this deal will get done. It's just a matter of when. And I'm hearing some more reports coming in, but I would like to get them confirmed before I start delivering those news. And it will be interesting because it looks like it might be sooner. We were saying the last couple of days it might be to the end of the window, but with the advent of Manuel Ugarte pushing like crazy, it could be happening this week after all, guys. So let's keep our eyes on the window. I know Matata United, the yeah, big up for that. You know what I mean? Get the German hamster back in the Wi-Fi wheel, bro. It wasn't the German hamster. At least stop. What a debut goal by Zirkzee. Yeah, that was a good goal, guys. Big up to you, JM42. What's up? What's up? Big up to you. What's good, man? Got a name like John Wick? Yeah, he's a killer. You know what I'm saying? Big up to you, Football Fan Zone. How was your previous talks? What's going on? Big up to Alien Red Devils. Yo, Alien. You know, I haven't heard about what you were about your stint at Old Trafford yesterday. If you don't mind, I'll drop the link if you want to come in and talk about it. I just got like one more bits of information to talk about because Mctominay is seeming like he's starting to push for an exit. Man United, I mean, he's been good for us last season. He comes in clutch. You know what I mean? So if Napoli were to get him, they need to spend some money. You know what I'm saying? They can't get him for free. But McTominay has said to been in contact with Conte, and he's been saying, "Listen, I'm trying to do the best on my part. I want to come to play for you guys." He's been frustrated with the fact that he's been offered lots of game time, but the transfer fee is still a problem. Let's see if the clubs can meet in the middle and let McTominay leave, because if McTominay leave, they will get an initial payment that will allow them to probably facilitate the deal with Manuel Ugarte. So it's going to be very interesting, guys, to see if this happens. Like I was telling you guys this morning, there's some interesting information coming out about a young French left back. I know we just got Mazraoui, but Mazraoui is not just, he's a right back. He can play left back, but we need an out and out left back. It's looking very long with Luke Shaw. It's looking like a bit of a problem with the fact that Luke Shaw is having these muscle problems right now. It's not something that we could gauge or judge. Big up Toots coming in. What's good? What's good, bro?
Evening, Mark.
What's up? What's up? How you doing, man?
Just excited, very excited. I think there's a lot of energy around our team. I had to join your platform though because someone decided to block me from commenting.
Oh, who blocked you?
Not so sure, sir, but I can't comment.
Oh, what's guys? Which one of the mods in the chat? Could you check that for me, please? I'll double check, bro. I'll double check. I'm
Sure,
not
thanks,
sure
guys.
why you. I'm not sure why you can't comment, bro. I'll double check. Big up, bro.
Happy
Let
to
me.
join though.
Yeah, no problem. It's good to have you, bro. If you want to join sometimes, it'll be fine. Let me just get through these stories. Yeah, it's probably Manu Tata. Sometimes Manu Tata is moving brutal. Big up to you, Stretford Gamer. What's good? What's good? Halftime with Vegeta. 25 million plus 5 million add-ons. Easy. Napoli get it done. 100%. But the interesting thing coming in right now, guys, is this news that is coming out about out about Rennes left back Adrien Truffert attracting interest from Manchester United. And I was talking about this player this morning, guys. And the reason why I've been talking about him is because there have been lots of reports coming in Germany about us possibly securing this player. And it's going to be very interesting to look at this player's ability because he has been performing really well. It's not just something that happened this season. We have been looking at him. He performed really well for France as well at the Olympics. It's very interesting, this player. Manchester United began it, with Rasmus Højlund absent. It's all sorts of things happening. We just got, a backup for Diego Dallo who could also facilitate in the left back role. But an out and out left back specialist is going to be needed because Tyrone Malacia is not going to be ready to join the team for training until somewhere in October or the beginning of November. So let's see how it is looking because November, it seems like Ineos is going to look at spending some money for this left back this summer as well. But it has not stopped with the rumor mill linking us with several stars of the older age bracket, some like Marcos Alonso, as well as 29-year-old Mario Hermoso, which is not a bad option. There's also been Ferdi Kadioglu. But the difference is that this 22-year-old presents an option for a much cheaper deal to be done between clubs. And the Creep has now revealed that Stade de Rennes' Adrien Truffert is attracting plenty of interest from Manchester United. He played a major role as France's run to the final of the Olympics, while last season the 22-year-old knocked 7 assists and 2 goals from the left back position. So, guys, you can tell by that he's an attacking left back. He will be bombing forward. He will be getting the job done like we expect of Luke Shaw. And I think it's really interesting when you look at his ability because this is something that Luke Shaw also presents for us. He bombs up, he gets in on the assist, he gets in on the goal once in a while. And this is the kind of left back we would want. When was the last time we had a French left back? You know what I mean? Or a French player in our defense. It's an interesting situation. Big up to Peter coming in, guys. Peter, what are your thoughts, bro? How was the game last night? Might as well just talk about that, and then you can mention to me what you think about those options that's coming out right now in the news you've been hearing.
Big up, Mark. Chat.
Big up,
How you
bro.
doing? You all right?
Chilling.
Yeah. I think we need a left back. Yeah, definitely. I've heard rumours. Chelsea are going to offer us Ben Chilwell. I think they're Chelsea just looking to offload players off their books because Bowley just went kind of crazy, didn't he? You know what I mean? But yeah. Anyway, Old Trafford was brilliant, man, last night. Great to be back at beautiful evening. Everyone was in like a kind of festival mood, Game was okay, The problem is we need a striker, guys. We've got no cutting edge. I know, obviously, Joshua Zirkzee came on and scored, but you can't rely on him to be the mainstay through all the season like Rasmus. I mean, obviously, Rasmus is injured. We're going to get injuries. We need an out-and-out striker. And whatever anyone thinks, Ivan Toney fits that bill. As in affordable, Premiership proven, and gettable. You understand what I'm saying, Mark, man?
Yeah.
I know you're not a big fan of Ivan Toney, but I mean, I watched the games today, back to back of Brighton and Liverpool, which is our next 2 games. We're going to do well to beat them 2 teams. Seriously.
Really? I think Liverpool
based on last night's display at Old Trafford. I mean, Fulham are a competent team. They came with a plan. and they executed it quite well. Like, they were compact in midfield. They were pushing us to the wings, where their wing backs were basically taking care of Ahmad and our wing players. So I think we got problems if we don't get a talisman up front. We were creating chances, yeah, but that man, that star man up front is not there for us to put him away. Bruno missed a gilt edge chance. Mason Mount missed a virtually gilt edge chance. And on another day, a better team would have beaten us because Fulham had their chances as well.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
look, I mean, I'm not taking it away from what Man United done. We done well. We don't, I could see the progression everyone could see in the stadium, the progression of what we're doing. It's just the final piece of the jigsaw wasn't there, which is the number 9. We need to get a number 9. We really do. Because if we do not get a number 9, we will not get top 4.
Yeah,
That's my opinion. From one game, from what I've seen, we won't get it. We won't get
May
it.
I ask,
I mean,
may I ask Peter a question?
yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, Peter.
How you doing,
Tell
Pete?
me, yeah, no, I mean, nobody anticipated that Hoyland would be injured. I'm just concerned if we look at a player like Toney as an example, or to bring in a specialist striker. What happens when Hoyland is back fit again and able to play? How is
Well,
that going to help us?
the thing is, Bud, yeah, right. We've got a long season. We're going to play minimum 8 games in the Europa League. Yeah, obviously we're going to play 38 games in the Premiership. 37 to go now. We've played Community Shield already. Yeah, excuse me. We're going to get injuries along the way, but not only is what people have to factor in. It's not just injuries; it's loss of form of players as well. You can't really compensate for players who were out of form, i.e., Marcus Rashford. I mean, I was looking at Marcus Rashford last night. This guy does not want to be at Man United. Just tell him. Just tell him he doesn't want to be here. His contribution was virtually zero. He had one dribble that set Mason Mount up where Mount should have scored, and then obviously when we went 1-0 up, he had the option of shooting or passing to Garnacho. Now the guy was in a situation there in his defence, Rashford's. He was damned if he did, or damned if he didn't. If he'd have shot and missed, people would have said pass to Garnacho. He passed to Garnacho missed, and people would say, "Why don't you shoot?" So that's that situation. But coming back to your question, when Rasmus comes back, well, Rasmus could come back, and Zirkzee could get injured. So the more firepower you have, the better chances you have. The thing I took away from last night was this: scoring goals wins you games. That's the bottom line. Yeah, we created chances and couldn't finish our dinner.
Yeah, I
Against
understand.
better
I
teams,
understand.
we will get beaten.
Yeah,
Against
Tenor,
better teams.
I understand what you're saying. I'm not disagreeing with you that we need to finish our dinner. I'm not disagreeing with you that the finishing wasn't poor last night. But what I will say is this: just as much as you could say that against better teams we could get beat, against better teams in the next game our finishing could be much better. We could be very much more clinical than we was in the first game. This is just the first game, mind you, with a
Well,
team of
it is not, yeah.
no, but what I'm saying is that, I'm listening to what you're saying there and you're talking about Ivan Toney, but let me get it real straight right now. For 4 seasons, Ivan Toney been in the league. He scored 36 goals in 4 seasons, Alien, right? And in those
Yeah.
4 seasons, 20 of those goals came from the penalty spot. Bruno is our main penalty kick taker. When is he going to score at Manchester United? In effect, over the 4 years, he's scored 14 or 15 goals out of open play, and Rasmus has done the same. And Zirkzee just scored on his debut. So I'm saying if we go and get an experienced striker, it definitely shouldn't be Ivan Toney, because let's be real, 40 million and every single club in London rather spend more money on another striker
Well,
than buy
I mean,
Ivan Toney. Why is
the,
that?
the,
Because
the,
when are we going to stop buying players that no one else wants? Because no
the,
one wants Ivan Toney, Peter.
well, yeah, I get what you're saying, yeah, but the thing is, you got to look at it from this way as well. First game of the season, Old Trafford, Erik Ten Hag isn't playing at number 9.
Yeah, well, he's not playing at number 9 because Zirkzee was still not ready for games. Now, what if Zirkzee came on,
It,
started
it,
90 minutes? I just asking. I'm gonna finish first. Where if he came on, started 90 minutes and got injured, what would be the situation then? We would all be
well,
fighting the situation and be saying, he played the player injured, he wasn't ready. Why he start him? You understand what I'm saying? So it's a
of
damned
course,
if you
yeah,
do, damned if
yeah,
you don't situation. I just think that we have to look at it from the perspective. This is the first game. What we have seen is a lot of positive because, mind you, we had more chances, big chances in a game than we had in a long time. Fulham only had 7 shots on our goal. Only 2 of those shots was on target. And that's a far cry from where we were in the first game last season, considering 27 shots and
yeah.
having
I,
like
I get
15 on
what you're
target.
saying, Mark. Yeah,
So now I
I
feel
mean,
like,
the other side of the coin is this, Mark. He had Ethan Wheatley on the bench. He could have played
actually,
him as a number 9, couldn't
actually,
he?
Ethan Whitley wasn't playing. Ethan Whitley was playing for the under 21s last night. He was on the bench. Yeah, he played in the game last night for the under 21. So I
Ah, right, okay.
understand
Well,
they had an
on the
opening game
program,
just like
last
because
program, he
remember they're
said
the
he was on the
treble
bench.
winners last season now. So they played Arsenal, who came second. So they had that opening game
I
yesterday.
mean,
So
I mean, for me personally, being at the game,
Mhm.
that performance wasn't good enough as an opening game of the season against. Look, I mean, Fulham are a lot of people say Fulham will go down. They won't. They're a good mid-table team. They're a good standard as a team. You know, um, we created chances. We had the wrong people in the wrong place to create a chance. At the end of the day, you need a goal scorer. If you're going to create chances, you need a goal. Playing Bruno as a number 9 is not the way to do it.
I understand that, but
You will not get top 4 playing that system we played last night. You will not get top 4. It's that simple. You have to change and make it different. You need a goal scorer in there, and just to go into a season, I know he scored Joshua Zirkzee, yeah, with just Rasmus Højlund, who's currently injured, and Zirkzee as your main strikers. You're not going to get top 4 with them. I'm sorry, but that's the cold light today. It's not going to happen.
well, I mean,
You
I'm
need
not
to
saying,
change it.
but I feel like we've been a little bit too reactive off of our first game. There's still have 37 games left, Alien. And let
Well,
me
of
be honest,
course, yeah,
I
yeah,
sat down watching the Liverpool game. There was shite in the first half, bro. There was
yeah.
shite, abject rubbish the first half. They couldn't get a shot. In fact, they're lucky that they didn't concede a penalty because I've been honest, the referee robbed them. They robbed
Yeah.
that team. They robbed Ipswich a
You
penalty.
know what, Mark? Yeah, I watched the West Ham Aston Villa game. Yeah, and I was as I was watching it, I was comparing Man United last night to them two, just on one game. Let's just base it on one game because that's the data we have. One game. Them two teams are going to finish above Man United
I mean
on their play
that don't make
today.
no sense, bro.
They're going to
That don't really
finish above
compute,
us.
Alien.
They're
Alien.
better than us.
That don't compute to Alien because West Ham is a mid-table team. Aston Villa is a team that just finally get into the top 4 for after a long time, right? They play against each other and Aston Villa won 2-1. I watched the game as well. I see Temba was covering the game. One of the guys in the chat there, he was covering the game and I watch along. I was watching it, but for me, I'm not saying that we gonna beat those teams. But what I'm saying to you is last season we were worse and we beat both of those teams home and away. You understand what I'm saying? So we was
I,
our worst team last season and still beat those two teams you're talking about. Because I remember we came
I
back
get
from
what you're
2-0
saying, Mark,
down
but
to beat Aston Villa 3-2. Then we went to Aston Villa and beat them 2-1. We beat West Ham, and then we draw away. So I understand what you're saying, but you have to look
uh,
at it from the perspective that, let me say in all perspective, over the next 2 to 5 games, if we show a pattern of not being able to score, not being able to think, because defensively we were very very sound last night.
yeah, of course we
So
was,
I
yeah.
think
Yeah.
I think yes, we did have an issue scoring goals last night, but for what it's worth, I wouldn't say that we were shite. I wouldn't say that Liverpool had a better game than us because they scored 2 goals. Liverpool created less chances than we created, and if you look at the game in terms of possession stats, it was more even with Ipswich than anything else. So
Yeah,
for
I
me, I
mean,
look at it like from the
I,
perspective
I
that
get you, Mark.
Liverpool,
Yeah, I mean, you just said it there, bro. We created more chances than Liverpool. The facts are they scored one more goal than us.
yeah,
Do you
but
get
at
what
the
I'm
end of the
saying?
day, that is okay.
It's
This is
about banging your
football.
chances in
We
when you
could,
get
we
them.
all right, and we didn't do it. That is the one. We could stand on that point. We didn't do it in the first game. But who's to say that in the game next week we don't go and hit Brighton 4 or 5? You can't say that. I can't say that.
Nah,
I can't say it won't happen.
but we're
You
not.
could say that you're not seeing it, and I could say that I seen it. But if we created 8 chances last night where it should have been goals, because there were 8 big chances created by Manchester United last night out of 16, right? I just saying, right? I just saying, based on the stats, I's not a stat man, I's a eye
Yeah.
test merchant. So if you ain't score for me, we wasting time. Guys, I just like you with that alien. Big bro, how we just do it.
I
But what
mean,
I'm saying
you know what,
is
Mark?
that we
I'm
have to
just
be a
looking
little
at.
bit optimistic. It's the first game of the season, alien. We can't just say that we're gonna lose, we're gonna end up 10th. You know what I
I'm
mean?
just
That's not happening. I could tell
I'm
you
just
for a
looking
fact that
at
we're not ending up 10. We
just
ending up
looking
in top 4.
at what the one of the mods comments there, Danny B, saying being a little bit too negative, Peter. Okay, I'll put some facts on you there. Yeah, Aston Villa just beat West Ham away from home 2-1. They should have beaten more easier. This time last season, Aston Villa got pumped 5-1 away to Newcastle. So if you're
I
going to
just say
talk about
it is football too,
negativity,
Peter.
yeah, you
Peter,
can
you and I
paradox the
know.
same result. Man United beating Wolves 1-0 and Man United beating Fulham 1-0. So where's the negativity there? If you paradox them results, Villa have actually improved. Just saying.
I
If you're going
understand.
to use
Like
that,
eh,
like,
like
if
I
you're going to
saying to
throw
you,
them stats, then there's the stats
like I
there, right
saying to
there.
you, Peter. Right? I'm not disputing your opinion. All I'm saying is that on the same hand, just as much as we could say we're going to lose, we could definitely shock because Peter, what's to say? You know Bruno, and I know Bruno, Peter. Bruno is normally finishing half of those chances easy,
Yeah.
right? He
Well,
had a bad night. I feel like he just had a rough night. Just remember, Bruno ain't played no preseason games. His first game was the Community Shield. It's his second game. It's the same thing for Kobe. Kobe looking like he just warming up and he had a decent performance. He ain't really showing no sparks yet. You know what I mean? We have a lot of players coming to come and I understand. Like
yeah, of
I'm
course.
not even trying to say we're
I
gonna
mean,
beat Brighton next week, but I think we will show a fair contest. I don't think we're going to go in that game and anybody after that performance last night think we abjectly gonna lose. We might struggle to score, but what we have seen last night is we could defend very well.
yeah, of course. Right, back. Listen to this. How many people on streams are saying get rid of Harry Maguire? Shit, man. Harry Maguire was nearly man of the match for us last night. If it wasn't for Marzawi, the right
Hmm.
back, he didn't put a foot wrong, Maguire. Yeah, people want his ass out. You just turned around and said there, we defended last night. Newsflash, Harry Maguire was playing.
Yeah, Harry
So
Maguire played well.
where does that put the comments? Not in this stream, but in other streams. Where does that put the comments with people about Harry Maguire? Get rid of him. He's shit.
Well, you know
It's
me.
crazy,
I
man. It's
have been. I
crazy.
apologized to Harry Maguire last season, and
I
ever
did
since then,
myself. I did myself, man.
I have been saying to, this, right. In my honest opinion, like I wouldn't say any, I wouldn't say that he's shit because last season Maguire proved to be one of our best defenders
Well,
in
the
consistency.
thing is, Mark, yeah, the thing is, Harry Maguire, he's took a lot of flack, and for good reasons.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
was like a donkey on
yeah,
Blackpool
but he
Beach.
turned it
He was,
around, and
but
that's
he's
the
turned.
thing.
Yeah, he's dug
That's
in,
the thing,
and
Alien.
he's fought. He's fought for it. When you look at Victor Lindelof, the guy's just cowering in the corner. He's now walking on a crutch. Oh, I'm injured. I don't want to go and play somewhere else. Scott McTominay's actually phoned up Napoli and said, "Come and buy me. I want to go there." That's called a real man. Men
Yeah.
step up to the plate. Whatever you think of Harry Maguire, give him his flowers as a man. He's took on the challenge and gone, okay, then. You think I'm crap? Watch me do this. And he done it last night.
No, but look at this.
Marcus, talk about Marcus Rashford. This
Forget
guy needs to be
Rashford
dropped
because
off
how I just
somewhere
look at the
else.
team is that right now this team here, with the way Ineos moving, you and I both know we talk about this. And remember, we said 3, 4 signings at best,
Well,
and you watch me and you said, bro, 2 maybe. You remember that we talk about it,
yeah,
and look, we could be signing maybe 2 or 3 more. We already have 4 community club and Chido, and not really counting Chido
there's
because
two
it's a
more.
youth.
There's more. There's more than two to come, Mark. I'm telling you.
That's
There's
what I'm
more than
saying.
two.
And look at it like this, Teno. If Marcus Rashford not doing what he should be doing, you know these men them how they move this summer already, how aggressive. You didn't see the telling man them, yo, your surplus to requirements, look for a new club. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
you had to look at it like, okay, maybe we didn't and this is me just being honest, and I know you and I know your standards high, Peter. I just saying. From the way I look at the game last night, we definitely defensively improved. Compact shape of the
Yeah,
midfield. Everything was
100%
looking.
agree.
The only problem we had last night was we wasn't firing up front. And I think that we should not, as fans, we could take a step back and sit down here and say, you know what? We will present a fight against Brighton next week. Next week, note that if it's anything at all and we could find clinicality, we might win.
You know what, Mark? You know what? Obviously, I was at the game, and I'll tell you this now straight. There's two players out who played last night, and from the vibes I was getting from Old Trafford, Marcus Rashford and Mason Mount are not good enough to play for Man United. End of. They need
Well,
to be shipped out ASAP.
bro,
They're
you
not
know
good
what I mean?
enough, man.
But Teno,
They're
we
just
talk
not
about
good
this,
enough.
bro. We talk about this for weeks. You and I, we always talk about this. And two players on that I would say on my list, and it might be for varying reasons. One, I think Marcus Rashford has the quality, but he has not shown
Nah.
it. And if you're not showing it, then yeah, I can't say you deserve to be here. That's just me with the standards I have for United. And for me, I mean, other than off the ball pressing, I don't see the value in Mason Mount. And I don't think that's
No,
good
I
enough
don't.
for Manchester United, especially when this man wearing number 7, Peter. If you know, bro. If
The
you
worst
know,
number 7 in Man United's history.
bro.
Mount is.
Even
I'm
Valencia
being
was
serious,
better, bro.
Mark. He's garbage. You don't see it. I don't mean that as in a bad way to be derogatory to the player. I'm just saying the quality of him. He as a number 7 for Man United. When you think of players like Cantona, who held the number 7, and you look at Mason Mount, get out of it. Get the guy out. Number 7, toilet cleaner. Never mind number 7 on the pitch. This guy is dead wood. £60 million dead wood. Straight away, like seriously. As soon as I seen the midfield yesterday, excuse me, Kobe Mainu, Mason Mount, I said it on me pre-channel, on my own channel, with Bruno. I knew what was coming. Yeah. We play them against Brighton and Liverpool. They will walk the shit through us because there's no physicality in that midfield whatsoever. And even though we've all slagged Casemiro off. Casemiro probably had 4 chances. 2 of them he could have scored off. Not
Bro,
should
that's what
have,
I'm
he could have.
saying. I mean, that's what I'm saying again, Tenno, because in my honest opinion, when I look at last night, I feel like, we're doing a lot better than and I understand your opinions on everything when it comes to what you say, because at the end of the day, the reality is that we need to have high levels. We need to perform at our best
We
every
do.
single time. And yeah, last night was okay. And okay is not usually good enough, because at the end of the day, yes, we are Manchester United. So I
Not if you
agree.
want to be in the echelon. Okay,
Yeah,
it's not good enough.
true,
You
true.
know what, Mark, man? You know what, Mark? I was looking there because I was
Mm,
in the East Stand. Yeah.
mm.
Fulham played basically like a spearhead in midfield, which made us push to the outside. Now, their left back took care of Ahmad. Ahmad was a bit of a ghost, even though he done little bits, but their left back took care of him. In the middle of midfield, they knew we didn't have the legs. We didn't have
Bro,
the legs. Mount hasn't got legs. Casemiro hasn't got legs. Bruno obviously has got legs, but he was at the top end of midfield, and they were just constantly wedging. I call like a wedging movement, wedging us back and then pushing us to the side. With better quality, Fulham would have won that game
I
last
don't
night. They
think
would
so,
have.
bro. I don't think so, bro.
They would.
I actually think that last night I actually think that last night, what would have happened if anything at all last night, we'd have win like 3 or 4 nil. Because with all the chances that we had, in my honest opinion, if we could get them on the line and get
Well,
them in, we would have
Mark,
had four. Like, what I'm saying is, Peter, I understand. I do understand, and I agree. I was very disappointed in the quality of chances we had last night, and the fact that we missed those chances. But look what happened when Zirkzee came on. When Zirkzee came on, not 15 minutes, boom, goal, debut. This fella, I didn't expect him to be so clinical.
yeah.
And I didn't expect him to be so courageous at the start. And he didn't come out there and show any fear. Peter, this guy could be a game changer. And the
Well, of
reason why I'm
course,
saying that
yeah.
is because I was watching his performance last night. And while I didn't know that, watching him at Bologna for the couple games I watched over the summer to try and catch up to the type of player he is, he will link up well with the team. He doing it seamlessly. He looking like physically ready. He's skipping tackles. He's shrugging off players.
Mark, I know what you're saying, but this is what I was saying before about getting Tony. You cannot rely on Zirkzee to be the mainstay.
No,
He's
but
young,
watch.
he's new in the
In
team,
2 weeks,
and you're
Hoyland
putting
back.
untold pressure on the guy
But
to
Hoyland is back.
constantly
Hoyland
deliver.
is back on the 30th. Hoyland is back on the 30th. His first game back is Liverpool. So we
Yeah,
have our striker coming back against Liverpool, right? So all I'm saying is okay. I understand you want to get Toney, but we have other options available. It have other striking options. Like I would prefer we look at a striker so that other clubs looking at to bring in, you know,
yeah,
and maybe even younger, and bring that striker in. Because in my honest opinion, we want to have a core young strikers that we're going to develop,
yeah,
rotate
of
amongst
course.
each other, and compete. Toney is going to come to United, and he's not going to want to do anything other than start week in, week out. And that is going to be a big problem
Yeah,
for the
but
likes of
the
Zirkzee. And
thing is, Mark, yeah, like I said, we've got 8 games to play in the Europa League, minimum 8 games, minimum. Yeah, this is where you need the squad. Let's just say, for example, Rasmus Højlund's injury is worse than what we thought, and he's not going to be back for 3 months. So you've got a brand new striker we bought. He's played what, 20 minutes? That's your only striker. You've
what
got
do you
your
mean, Rasmus
Premiership to
Højlund
Mark,
play.
injury? Rasmus
Mark,
Højlund supposed to be back next week in
yeah, Mark.
training. In
But
training
you
next
don't
week.
know.
Yo, Tush,
Yes, Mark.
what's up?
Yeah, I just want to say something here. Um, you mentioned about the development of Zirkzee and especially Hoyland. So if you bring in Toney, how do we expect our how are we going to expect to develop Zirkzee and Hoyland?
Yes.
Tony's would want to play and will be expected to play every game. And I understand where Peter is coming from, that we're going to have a long season, we in the Europa League, etc., etc. But let's look at the setup of the players that we have currently. I mean, it's Zirkzee. Ten Hag showed that if he replaces Mount with Zirkzee, we have a much better shape in front, and we play more attacking football.
Yeah.
If we bring in Tony, so what will the shape look like? Who's going to be benched? Who's he going to bring in or bring on? So I'm just
I get what
concerned
you.
about how
Yeah.
is he going to manage that front line.
Well, I mean, what it is, dude, yeah. Sir Alex Ferguson managed four top class strikers back in the day, didn't he? I managed to play them,
Yes,
and this is
but then
what it's
hang on,
called
but
the
hang on, but
longevity
then
of the season. You know,
Yeah, but
sometimes
yes,
you
but then
play.
those
we
four
played four three
strikers,
three.
Peter,
We
those four
played four
strikers
three three.
were experienced though. Those
Yeah,
four
but
strikers were
the thing,
experienced
right?
four strikers though.
Okay,
There's a different
I
situation.
simplify it. I'll simplify it for you guys. Sometimes you play certain players in certain games that contributes their attributes. I.e., Zirkzee could work against Brighton, but he could be ineffective against Liverpool.
That way we
Toney
use
could be
Hoyland though.
ineffective against Brighton, but he could be effective against Liverpool. You
Yeah,
understand what
but
I'm saying?
yeah, but
This is
Hoyland
where
gonna be
squad.
back next week, so I don't understand where we gonna play Hoyland.
This, I'm just saying what it is. Squad rotation comes in.
No, but
This is where
I
squad
understand squad
rotation comes
rotation,
in.
but we only playing six. We only playing about 55 games. Just check this out, right? Now,
At the moment, yeah.
based on the money, based on money ball, right? On how players Brighton, let's say Brighton system a developing player, right? A player need to play 87 games to be developed, right? When is
Yeah.
Zirkzee gonna play 87 games if he barely gonna play 15 or
But he's
20
played
games
most
this
of them
season?
at Bologna, though, Mark, hasn't he?
What are we talking about? Yeah, but that's in
Not
a
Man
different
United.
system. All
He's
right, so
played at
what about
least half of
Hoyland?
them
What
at
about
Bologna.
Hoyland?
Doesn't matter where you play your games, where you get developed, you've played them games
Bro, I
already.
understand what you're saying, but what I'm saying to you is this. If we're going to have to promise Ivan Toney something like 35 games this season, because he's going to one game time. Game time is not going to be one game in, one game out. That we probably gonna the youth players probably gonna play in the Carabao Cup and French players. Not Ivan Toney. He not gonna want to play Carabao Cup. He gonna want to start
No,
Premier League and Europa League because that's Europe at the end of the day. Whether we think Europa League is a like a competition,
we
it's
could
Europe.
get
He
knocked out in
never
the
play in
first
Europe.
round of the Carabao Cup, though.
We could when that hasn't happened in 2 seasons, so I doubt that gonna happen.
Yeah, but
You know what I
it's
mean?
possible that that
I
could
mean,
happen.
I'm not saying no, but it has not happened in 2 years, so I'm not gonna expect that to be the case.
Okay, look at it from this viewpoint, Mark. Yeah, everyone is saying we can't play Kobe Manu all the time. Yeah, we need to get
Hmm.
people in midfield. What's the difference about getting people in midfield compared to getting people up front as strikers?
Nobody
I
want to
don't
pay
get it.
40 million for a player to sit on the bench though. That's the whole problem. You go and pay 40 million for him to bench a 80 million pound striker and a 52 million pound striker. That's what you go and pay 40 million for.
Well, it's rotation.
No,
This is what Erik Ten Hag has to
Tenno
learn. Is
rotation. That's not Erik Ten Hag. That's not Erik Ten Hag. That is not even what our coaches do. Like you can't have a 70 million pound striker on the bench for a 40 million pound striker. That is mad. Especially when we don't know the negotiations and promise on game time for these players. And that is the biggest
well,
issue
of
because
course, yeah.
we're talking about it from a fan perspective. Now, I would like a third striker, of course, because I always want to have backup. Like I want us to get two more centre backs, not just one. I want to get a backup for
Yeah.
Lissandro as well, in case he get injured. So I want to get Mario Hermoso in the door because I think he will be a good backup for to play next to Lenny Euro when he
Yeah.
come back fit, right? But at the same time, when I look at Ivan Toney, yes, he's a decent striker. In my honest opinion, he hit his ceiling already. He plateau. He not getting any better, bro. Right? This is the
No,
best
but
player he go and get because his best goal scoring season was 2 seasons ago, right? That's when he scored 10 goals from open play, and then he scored 11 penalties last season. He scored 21 goals, right?
You know what,
21
Mark?
goals in one season, bro. And 10 was
It,
penalties. I just
I,
saying, like I'm not trying to say that we don't need a
no,
top striker,
I know
but
that.
I'm trying to say that 40 million pounds could be spent better on another striker and
The,
another
the,
player than Ivan Toney.
the
That's what
thing
I'm trying to
is
say.
this, yeah. Okay, we've got 2 weeks left in the window. We've got
Mm-hmm.
2 games, yeah. Brighton and Liverpool. If we get pumped in them 2 games, and from what I seen today from them two, it's possible, like,
Bro, Brighton
yeah.
play Everton,
No,
who was horrible. You know,
but,
Everton was not even as good as they was the last time because Brandwaithe have a groin injury. He
yeah,
out injured. They have a
yeah.
next
But
player in
I'm
Everton
just
out
saying
injured.
we
So
could,
we
yeah.
can't get pumped from Brighton, bro. Did you see Brighton? Like I look at Brighton game today, and Brighton don't look threatening. I mean, Matoma looked decent, but he looked like he lose a yard of place from his injury. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So yeah, Brighton score 40, they're good for them. But they have to play us. We
Yeah, but
cannot judge
think
like
is,
we
Mark,
can't
yeah.
say because
Let
honestly,
me
Fulham
finish. Yeah.
finished above Brighton, right? Fulham finished above Brighton last season, right? And if we beat Fulham and from off going off our last season, we should automatically beat Brighton.
I
It's worked
mean,
our way too.
right, okay, yeah. Let's just let me indulge myself. Let's just say we don't buy another striker in the next 2 weeks at the window. We get beat by Brighton and Liverpool, or even if we draw. Yeah, you're going on like everyone is that Rasmus Højlund is a prolific striker. No, he's not. He's not like
I'm not saying he's
we've seen
prolific,
that. We've seen
but
that already.
what
He's
I'm
not a
saying is
prolific striker.
what I'm saying
We
is
don't buy
yes,
another
this full
striker.
season we
We get pumped in them games. We're in shit streak, down
yeah, but
shit
that's
streak
that
without a
F2
paddle.
talk. That's that F2. I just say I'm not saying no. I'm not saying it's not possible that we can't get another injury to a striker. I'm not saying no. But what I am saying is that's a if, just as the same as I am saying on the positive side of the if, we could do better than last season. Rasmus Højlund in his first season scored the same amount of open play goals as Ivan Toney in his best campaign in the Premier League. Check that out, right? Check the stats on that. Because if you're telling me that Ivan Toney is more prolific than Rasmus Højlund, I never gonna agree to that statement. In my honest opinion, we could check it. You could check it by stats by season. Mm-mm. No way that could be proven. Big up to Okasun Sharon coming in. He's saying, for me, the performance was okay. Plenty of chances missed by Bruno Garnacho, and the coach could do what he is doing, bring Zirkzee from the bench. Mark, who's the man with you on the screen? That is Peter, my buddy, Alien Tenno. Check out his channel. Home, this dude here, this is old school Red Devil right here. There's the big bro right here. You know what I
I
mean?
just watching reading Jarwick's comment now. It said Peter Alien Red Devils. Can you join Mark? It's Telegram group. I want to show you how Mick the
He in the group,
unrealist
bro.
is talking about you. I think he's a bitch. You know what? I'll just say this about Mick Ruby. That guy is a fucking control freak. That's it. Like we had a little bit of a spat on
Yeah.
on thingy WhatsApp, and we kind of made it all up. But you know what I mean. I don't care about him. Let him spout shit. You know what I mean? This is the difference between me and Mick Ruby. I go to fucking games, he don't. End of story. That's it. Don't be jealous. Just take it in. Yeah.
Peter. Anyway, but Peter,
That's it,
what I
man.
would
That's
say,
it.
what I
That's the
say, you
way
know,
it
Peter,
is.
right?
Yeah. People get jealous of
Let
what
the
you
guys
can do.
know, let the guys know that they could find your fan cam, bro, because I think they would like the views of the goals that you'll be sharing and the clips from where you'll be seated and things. So let the guys know where they could find you at Alien Red Devils, broski.
But that's it. You know, that's my opinion. That's it. I don't want to talk about other people. I don't want to besmirch other channel content creators because that's not what I'm about. What I say to people in private, and I said things to Mick Ruby in private, stays there. That's it. It's not for anyone else. So, okay, that's it. Okay, that's it. We've kind of made it up anyway. So, you know what I mean? I'm a grown man.
Mm,
I'm 60 years old. I ain't got time to be a little
Question,
fucking kid anymore. You know what I mean?
bro.
question to ask quickly. If should Man United have 50 quid to spend, do you think Peter and Mark they should spend it on a forward or try to bring in another midfielder like Ugarte?
I think what it is, dude. I think Jadon Sancho is going to go right. There's a couple of possibilities with Jadon Sancho. Chelsea are after him, and they're trying to kind of do a swap deal, unload some players to us. Ben Chilwell's in that kind of deal. Maybe Boa as well is in that deal, centre
Chalaba.
back. So I don't know, but I think personally, myself personally, from my own viewpoint, I think logically swapping Jadon Sancho with Ugarte is the logical choice. Ugarte wants to come to Man United. Question is, does Jadon Sancho want to go to PSG? That's the question, isn't it?
Well, yeah, that's the thing. It depends on where he want to go. Big up to
This
Olmo.
is it, man. Yeah.
Big up Olmo.
Hey, what's up?
What's good, bro?
I'm good. Um,
So we'll see.
What are your
to
thoughts on on things, Olmo? We have Brighton coming up. Don't forget that we're doing the match preview on Thursday, almost. So jump in, right?
Thursday won't be a
Okay, I just want to say the question I'm asking here is if, you know, I've listened to your argument, Peter, surrounding Toney or bringing in a recognized striker. What I'm asking is, should there be 50 quid available? Are you going to spend it on the striker or are you going to spend it on the midfielder?
Mm. Well, I think personally, yeah, it's the lesser of the two evils, dude, isn't it? The end of the day, goals win you games, don't they?
Mm.
That's the point. Sometimes maybe you have to buy something you don't really want in the longer term, but it does you in the shorter term. I mean, obviously, Ineos's goal is to get Man United back in the Champions League. Well, how do you get back in the Champions League? How do you get fourth in the league? By scoring goals and winning games. That's how you do
Okay,
it.
so now, I'm coming back to Mark's argument. Hoyland, we expect him to be back in another couple of weeks. I think 2 or 3, Mark. Hoyland, when do we expect him back?
Yeah, we're back.
I have no idea.
Yeah,
Okay, I
you're
think,
back.
yeah, but that's what I'm trying to get at is, are you going to spend money on a player that you have to manage, the entire season, where you have your preferred striker that will be back in a couple of weeks, and then we take that money that's available rather to spend it in an area where we need to strengthen. Of bringing in a striker is not strengthening the team. It's just giving us that extra option.
I mean, for me, if like about the question you was asking, I would definitely be the one to say I would bring in Manuel Ugarte without a doubt. I think holistically the team will do better as a whole if we bring in a proper midfielder with the energy in midfield to do all what we need him to do. I think it will naturally make us better going forward. Yeah, he wasn't clinical in the first game, but I think that will improve as the games go on. I want to know what Olmo thought about it though. Olmo, you there?
On a static from a
Olmo, jump out and come back in now because we can't hear you.
yeah.
Yeah. Don't know if you hearing me, but yeah. But yeah, it makes sense. Like I understand what the guy is saying. You there, Olmo?
Yeah, back.
Yeah. Well, turn the volume up now, bro, because they can't hear you.
Okay, I'm here.
All right, let me hear what is your opinion. And what would you do? 50 million available. Would you buy a striker or would you buy a midfielder?
Why am I buying the striker? You already wasted 81 on Hoyland. Hoyland's a waste already. Midfielder, probably get another midfielder. Because it seems like this manager needs Ugarte. Like, not even a want. This is a need for him. And if he doesn't get Ugarte, I know there's going to be some excuse if we lose our next game, whenever that is. So just get him as Ugarte. So I don't want to hear nothing like, oh, because of this, we cannot compete.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Because again, Anthony doesn't fit his bill. Anthony's a waste. I've been saying it for so long. Holland is not this type of striker he needs. He cannot use that type of striker. He wants his first line in Martial, and he has that in Zirkzee. He's
Definitely.
using the Mount Bruno. He's using the Mount Bruno. What's the thing called? Mount Force Line thing for the pressing part, not even for the ball control part. He's not gonna use Ethan Whitley. He's done for it. Better he might just find a club to go to. His type of striker is the one to drop back and get ball to feet, and those are rare. Those are rare.
100%. Big up for y'all
I
with
don't
this
think we
update.
should really, Mark. I don't think we should really underestimate Hoyland. Taking from the goal he scored before he got injured in one of his preseason games, I think it was against Arsenal.
Mm.
That goal he scored came from absolute nothing. The boy is good. Um, just go back the goal he scored against Aston Villa as well.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah, he's good, but not for United. Good.
Bro, you know what? I think I need to put back in on Hoyland, you know, because I feel like yeah, he injured, bro, but sometimes these things happen and when you're growing his pulling muscles and things, that's be a normal situation. He's still 21, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time I understand your concerns. I just think a midfielder more important than getting a striker right now in this current moment because if we get a midfielder in the door, it helps us to defend better and defenses win titles. You know, goals is win games. But yeah, like Tommy saying, you know, defenses is win titles. And like Yali saying there in his comment, you know, Yali saying Hoyland after the injury report was supposed to be out for 2 months. That was like already a couple weeks now. So the middle of September is when he should be back. So
Mark,
that's like 3 weeks away.
Mark, the last game we played, if Holland came in instead of Zirkzee, do we score?
Yeah, definitely.
Do you think because the chance that created that we scored that
Not
goal?
I don't I wouldn't say that particular chance, but the chance that we created for Bruno, I think the first chance that we created for Bruno to run onto, I think Hoyland would have get that.
Yeah, yeah, yes. I 100%. Holland and Xerxes scored those goals, but I'm like at 61 minute, Holland comes on instead of for Mount.
Yeah,
I
I
don't.
think it would have been a different chance though. I think if he had gotten presented with a chance, one on one with any defender on the whether it be on the run or he get the ball in the box, he getting somebody cutting back like what Ahmad did when Mason, you know what I mean, when we was playing against City. If it was him and not Mason Mount running onto that ball in the box against Man City, he would have scored. He would have finished that cutback from Ahmad. So I think it's two different things we would be doing with when the two different strikers be on the field. I think when Zirkzee there, we'll play a slightly
Yeah,
different
but
way.
Mark, what I'm saying is different though. Is as in the game yesterday, as it was going, 61 minutes, Holland comes on for Mount.
Mm.
At 61 minutes, Holland comes from Mount. I don't think we score.
I telling you, I think we would have scored. I think it
Okay.
would have been. I think it would have been a goal coming from a same chance, but a different type of goal. Because at the end of the day, I've seen Hoyland put away some goals in close quarters. We've seen it last
Yeah,
season.
yeah, yes, but do you know that that's the goal Xerxes scored? He created that by himself.
Yes, he did. I'm not. This is why I say to you, it might have been a different chance, but I still think he would have come on and score a goal. You see, just like what Took saying just now, right? The goal that he scored against that Arsenal defender was is for for me not is the type, is the way, the manner in which he scored that goal. it showed me a different side of Holland I didn't see last season. I didn't see him
I didn't watch preseason with you people, and I'm not gonna watch the
exactly.
highlights.
But I wanted to just watch that clip of the goal. You see the way he take on the defender. If and I'm pretty sure he's a Ruud van Nistelrooy fan. Ruud van Nistelrooy was famous for that move. That's the most famous thing. As he touched a defender, that was the end of that defender. As he touched them with his hand like this, it was the end of them. He had them on toes every time. And I see Højlund replicate that same move. So I just saying, I mean, for me, I still think, we'll get through. I think, I mean, I still think he would have scored our goal. And look, even Stretford game was saying he disagreed with me earlier on, but now he agreed that he feel like our midfield needed more. I mean, Ugarte will be loaned out if it does happen. Why not strengthen the attack? We have one clinical finisher and one injury-prone kid. I mean, it's left to be seen. I mean, we always have disagreements in different situations, but I don't think Højlund injury-prone, really. I think it's the first time he ever pulled a hamstring. So for me, it's not something that we can say injury-prone. When he came, he had a back injury, but that's done. So let me see how it goes. I wouldn't just call him injury-prone because of that, because
Getting a striker is a waste of time because the manager is in love with 4-2-2-2-2, and McTominay Mons could fit into that role easily. Like, I don't think this manager is the type of person to change his formation, change personnel. Depends
where
on
do
what
you
he
see
have.
space? I think, yeah, I mean, Tuch saying it here as well. We need a left back and a midfielder more than a striker. Like, being honest, I think so. I think we have more crucial needs than a striker in this current moment. I think, a left back, what we're going to do, either we playing Maserari or Dallo there, or we playing Harry Amas. If we're not going to win, we probably not going to make a title charge like that. So we definitely have to do something to add something to that defense
And
here.
to me, I'm curious the lineup for Carabao Cup or FA Cup first round.
Bro. Yeah, I mean, and
Because
we
you
already
must
know
know
this manager, bro. I think we're gonna play a lot of young players and French players in the Carabao Cup, but I still think we will qualify because for something about United this season, a lot different from last season, guys. I know we remember a lot of when we were bad, but holistically, this team performed better yesterday. There's nothing I could say bad other than we didn't finish our dinner yesterday. Nothing. And you know me, bro. I be honest about it, as positive as I am. And it's funny enough, you and all don't have that much bad to say. And you know what I mean, Omo?
wait, hold up. And I just didn't like the first nine thing. That's just
I
my
know,
personal
but I
preference.
didn't like the false nine thing either. We agree on that when he was talking about it on my papi.
I
But
was saying I was waiting for Zirkzee to come on because if he wasn't come on, we was not scoring at all. The two
big up
chances
Fix.
created, that was it.
All right, guys. So Fix and Janaiba joining us. First time for Mendy here. Big up to Fix coming in. Fix, what you saying?
Good, I'm good. Yo, Mark.
Big up Mendy. What good, bro? I hearing something in the background,
Good,
bro. You
man.
could
How is
take
your
that down.
name?
You're creating a little bit of a loop on the screen.
Anyway,
Wait.
man, I'm gonna get off, bud.
Oh, big up, Peter. I'll catch you tomorrow, right, bro?
Yeah, man, no problem, man. Hit me up anytime, bro. Yeah.
Of course, bro.
Peter,
Anytime.
thanks for the conversation, Peter. Thanks a lot.
Yeah,
Hey, no
Peter is
problem.
big
We're
up,
all Red
bro.
Devils.
Hey, bro, I should be in for the damn Tottenham game. I'll let you know. I'll confirm with you.
Yeah.
Big up. Guys, so like we was talking about the striker
Go hearing
situation.
Uga.
If you had 50 million, who would you choose, guys? So Fix is here. Fix, what are your thoughts? Fix. Fix, I can't connect properly. Olmo, well, you already say that.
I
Better
already
to
said
get,
get a midfielder. You don't need striker. He just man,
yeah, midfield. For me,
he's
I agree with that too as well.
he's in love with his false nine thing.
Bro, I didn't like that false nine thing at all last night, bro. I was mad at that when I
He's
saw
in
that
love with it.
formation.
I didn't expect that against Fulham. Like Fulham, really?
Hmm. bro. What it's funny. When we look at how last season was, and I look at the game. You know what I mean, and I look at the game, and then I watched it back this morning. You know what I mean. I look at the stats online, and I was like, yo, we really did play really good defensively in terms of where we were last season. That's a huge problem that we kind of solved. You know what I mean? We only get stronger. Look, and it was Harry Maguire playing for 75, 70 something odd minutes or 80 something minutes. You know what I mean? And when I look at it from that perspective, and we have Matthijs de Ligt to come in, Lenny Euro to come back in November, bro. We could be
You,
cooking in
you,
January, bro.
no, you went too much. I'm looking. I'm taking it game by game because again, today I watched Brighton because that's our next opponent. I watched Brighton. I'm
Bro,
like, man.
Brighton. I don't want you to exaggerate Brighton because I watched the game as well, right?
So you
And
watched the
I
game as
think
well.
Everton was horrible, bro. I
Yes,
thought
they
Everton,
are horrible, but the
but they
Brighton,
were better last season, bro. They was not that bad last season, so it's kind of weird.
it's
Big
short,
up
guys.
Vegeta.
I saw the lineup and I put
Yo,
my
what's up, buddy?
what's up. I saw the lineup and I put my betting for Brighton to win 3-0. Easy. It was easy as
100%.
3-0.
100%. I see a different
I saw the
team.
player playing João Pedro, Maswifa, Mitoma's back. Oh, it's easy. It's Suprino's the only one that's needed, and it's light work.
Hmm. I know, but bro, I think against United, the way they're playing is a problem for them. They shouldn't play. They can't play the way they want to play against United. They will lose.
No, not if they played the way they play against Everton, we are in danger.
No, if they play the way they play against Everton, we
We are
up
in
3-0 by
danger.
the first half. We up 3-0 in the first half.
We are in danger. They don't.
We are up
They're
3-0.
not doing the
Okay,
dumb
you
thing.
want to
Wait,
take a
wait, wait.
better? You want
Who's
to take a
gonna?
better?
Who are we in danger of?
We are in danger
Brighton.
of playing against
Bro,
Brighton.
I can't believe this, bro. I really can't. I'm not trying to be overhyped or anything, but I watched that game today and I was
No,
like, Brighton, some of the
bro.
attacks that they conceded, if it was Man United, we up 2 or 3-0, bro. I telling you. I not even trying to bro, Liverpool.
Everton is not a team that's fighting for top of the table. They're usually like 15 or
True.
12.
But Everton defensively is usually much better. There's usually more compact. They was all over the place today. They
It
was
has to be all
giving
over the
Brighton opportunities at will.
You know, also there's also another important thing which what I've been comfortable with. We saw AWB, Mitoma or Andriga, one of those people is gonna be annoying. I don't know which of them will be, but one of them will be annoying.
Mazarari, bro. I don't think Matuma could operate with Mazarari being there. Vegeta, what you saying? What you
Okay.
thinking? What you
We'll
thinking,
be here.
Vegeta?
Yo, what's happening, people? Sorry, Mark, I'm on my phone, so hopefully you guys can hear me okay.
Yeah, okay,
Um,
okay.
Big up to you guys. Elite, yes, I do have a channel. Sorry, buddy, I just had to switch into this mode to speak to the guys. But just to go to the question earlier, I hear the whole third striker thing, but I still think we need a midfield. We've been trying to solve the midfield issue since Michael Carrick left the club, which is ridiculous. So in terms of priorities, let's just fix the midfield because for all the good that we were yesterday, people were running through us, and that's unacceptable to me. So if I had 50 whatever million the budget was, I'm still buying the midfielder. Me personally, I think the two strikers we have are more than good enough for this season, and we can't. You know what the problem is? I think United fans expected Ineos to fix all the problems this season. That's ridiculous. We can't realistically plug every hole. But we need to plug the hole strategically such a way that we can still have a successful season. You get what I'm saying? And that looks like
Hmm.
winning the Europa, winning the FA Cup, and finishing as high as possible. Because let's not kid ourselves and think we're winning the Premier League just because of vibes. Let's live on planet Earth. You get me? So I think the whole thing of we need to fix this. People need to stop trying to fix a million things at the same time. And also, we always expect everything around the club, in terms of the players, the manager, the structure to change. I think it's also high time that the fan base also changes their thoughts and minds towards this team, because we can't constantly have positives and always focus on the negatives of this club, and assume that everybody's going to beat us. That's ridiculous. Just because of their individual performances, we need to judge United based on United. Where were we last season? Where are we right now? If we keep looking at everybody else, all we're gonna be is depressed. We didn't take our chances. Let them fix that in training, and we take it again in the next game. I don't know why we're like losing our minds because everybody else is scoring more than one goal. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. Big up to King FC
Mark,
coming in. I dropped the link in the chat, bro. If you want to come in and have your say, bro, the link
Mark,
is there. Yo.
there was a very important part in the game, right? Where
Mm-hmm.
where both teams were just doing counter attack all day.
Mm-hmm.
I do not like that at all.
I
And it
didn't like that
seemed
at all.
like and it seems like it's gonna happen again. Because again, like I said, Fulham is not that prolific. They got to those spaces. I'm like, it was Traore. I was comfortable because I know he was gonna do something. He's a player that has been stagnant for so many years. I was comfortable. Any other player in that position, I'm scared.
Can I rebut that though? Because had we lost yesterday, then people would have been laughing at that same Fulham. Here's the problem: we're like on a double-edged sword. You beat Fulham properly, it's just Fulham. You lose to them, it's how did you lose to Fulham? So that's why I'm saying it's ridiculous for us to be looking around us and saying, "Oh, but Fulham is not a good opposition." Well, they're in the same league as us, and you have to play them to beat them to get the 3 points to be competitive in the league. So it doesn't matter what West Ham and Aston Villa does in their games. What matters is what Man United does in their games against those oppositions at the end of the day. Because for all the good that those teams do, they still finish poorly or they didn't win the league, and that's the goal of competing in this league. You feel me? So I'm more so looking at us. That's why I was happy with the fact that Onana didn't face a bajillion chances because that was getting ridiculous last year. The fact that this man has to face more than 10 chances in a game, every game, 20 shots in a half. And that's how you need to assess things because whenever we do strategic meetings in a company, we don't look at we do look at other companies, but primarily look at ourselves and say, why are we failing and how are we doing in comparison to the last financial. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't always make sense to be like, oh, look at those guys. They scored 10 goals. Then tomorrow they lose 2-0. Then what? All of a sudden, the 10-0 doesn't matter because now they don't have 6 points. But you do.
Guys, let's not focus on only negatives. You see the clear-cut chances we are creating. So I think if we focus more on how to solve the scoring part of the game, it will help us. So I think we create too many clear-cut chances. So don't just look at what teams are going to do to us. See the way we are going to expose them as well.
100%, I agree there.
I
I
look at the
think,
Nah,
negatives.
I
The
agree, bro.
negatives it helped me see the positives or find a way through the positive. I'm not just gonna ignore the negative. Like I need it.
I
I need it.
hear you, Professor, but it always feels, and I'm not saying this specifically at you, my Professor, because, yeah, you're the prof. But I just feel like sometimes the fan base puts up a shield of negativity so that when they do win, they're surprised. When they're saying they expect us to win, but which one is it? It's like, are you expecting us to do well or not? You get what I'm saying? But it feels like it's just easier to be negative. Try the other side of life. Just try
true.
it. Dream of the possibilities.
All the good work our players put in that game, I just see people criticizing. There is no more changes. There's no more changes. Look at that beautiful pattern of play that put in Bruno twice in front of goal, and not it's not that they are not defending. Or it's not that they are staying high. They are deep inside their 16-yard balls, and we were able to create that chance. You know, it's something. We are just starting. It's not easy. Not easy for if other leagues. They are struggling with the first games. Everybody's just. But I can say that this season people are going to be shocked with what Man U is going to be doing going forward. If you just look beyond anxiety and fear of what happened to us last season. Just look into the game, or look into what the manager is doing. You know, the players are going to come in. The players are going to come in, but with what they have given him already to start the season with, I believe that we are going to get one more midfielder, to help out in that midfield. But I think there are a lot of positives to take away from that game, honestly. Honestly.
100%, guys. I wanted to ask this one question though, just before you guys go. Before you guys go, I was watching this on Twitter earlier on this morning, guys, and I want to know. I want to figure out this because here we're going on this killing me here. Let me know what you guys think about this because I got Adama Traore sending a message to Lissandro Martinez, and his message states, "Don't worry, we will meet again." You know, I mean, somebody feeling a really really small inside. You know what I mean?
What
Good.
is he going to do?
Good. It's good. They should meet again. Get better.
Can I be
What is
honest?
it?
Can I be honest? Adama must give thanks to Johnson and Johnson for the baby oil that's helping out his career, bro. Because if he stops using that sponsorship, it's over.
Do we
I hope people
realize?
remember this. We took a record tonight for the most open day games winning.
Did you
Just
people
want to
even
Mark.
watch?
Just
You
wanted to
people,
say something quickly, guys. Do we realize that Fulham?
Pix, I didn't hear what you say.
Can you hear me?
I, I don't know if people see what Ten Hag did to Adama Traore. He's only good when they are countering people, when they can use their feet. But if you put them deep inside their own half, he doesn't know how to hold on to the ball. Many things
100%.
went wrong with their tactics yesterday, day before yesterday. You know, so many things went wrong with their tactics because Ten Hag was able, if not that 2 times that he get past that halfway line, that he's just he's talking about. But every other thing they handle him very well. It's easy to deal with them. When you possess the ball, they will be busy playing inside their own half. And when he gets the ball, he don't give him chance to get even a yard to push the ball and start running. People can contain him. I saw many times in that game they were in difficult time because of him.
I just wanted to say
100%,
something quickly.
100%. You know, to be fair, guys, I would just look at it like this. I know we missed quite a bit of chances, but we did create a lot at the end of the day. I think the team, lots of players growing into they're not near their peak fitness yet or entirely match sharp, especially like some Bruno and Kobe. And we know these guys are usually, deft finishers as well as deft players that will come in clutch in good moments. Now, we have Joshua Zirkzee to be the guy to count on to finish as he shown last night. But Rasmus Højlund will be back soon. You know what I mean? And then we have players like Marcus Rashford who might not be in form now, but you never know. The purple clouds might appear next week and it might be here for a couple of weeks or a couple of months. You never know. So how I
If,
look at it is
if,
that, I would rather look at it on the side that we could be a little bit positive with the fact that we did look sound defensively last night and the midfield was compact. And we know we might be supposed to get more players in, which would improve us. So I could see that we will get
if,
better going forward. So I'm not really
I,
being nervous about
I
certain
hope I
games.
hope a lot of people should be giving Harry Maguire an accurate because that blog that he did is people are not talking about it. They are just saying the guy, Fulham guy, misplaced the pass or messed with the
Just
defense.
stick out the
Why?
foot there.
But he
Whether
did
it was by
misplay.
luck or not,
Somebody said it was by luck, bro. That
whether
guy
it
is
was
taking
by
It was
piss,
luck
by
or
bro.
not,
luck.
I don't
Nah,
care if
nah,
it was
nah.
by luck or not. I
Why
telling man
people
them
say
now. Big up my brother Banks.
Mark,
Big up Banks.
Mark,
Listen,
you
listen.
I know what
Hear
you're
me,
about to
hear
a
me.
lot
say.
of
Before
people
let me finish. Whether it was by luck or not, here why I telling you
the
now.
defense the defense is
That
hitting the
block
ball.
was the
Oh,
entire game. That
It,
block
Yes,
killed
it is the
Fulham.
entire game. We're
That
not
block
ignoring
killed
that.
Fulham entirely. It was like, bro, we can't
We,
score.
Mark, we're not ignoring that. Like that's the entire game. Like that was like a pivotal point in the game, and a pivotal point that happened by luck. A pivotal
I
point that
don't
happened by
care if it
luck.
was by luck it happened, bro.
And you know what? Is
Alright,
it
so
by
I
luck?
am
Yes
even
or
when
good
no?
there.
they went,
Who cares? It
You
happened.
did not answer my question, Mark. Is it by luck? Yes or no? Because I know it's by luck. But
Bro,
just
I
it is
don't
not.
know.
just okay.
I would say he intended to stop the
Okay,
ball
I'm not
and
okay. I'm
his
not
foot happened to be in the right place. I
Mark, can
just
I
okay.
ask
I'm
a
not saying
question for
nothing.
his
I'm not. I
question?
These are the
understand.
things
Wait,
Van
can I
Dijk
can
do,
I ask
and
an
people will
ignorant
take him
question?
to the
Whether
heavens
it's by luck or
about
by
his
chance, he
time.
blocked the ball. What we
Nah,
fail
wait,
to
hold on.
understand and what we
Oh
fail to
my!
recognize
Yeah.
is
You're
that
Oh,
missing the
Bahari.
Fulham,
whole
Whoa,
point.
whoa, whoa.
You're missing
Can
the whole point. It is, but he
No, no,
blocked
no,
the
no,
ball. He
no.
blocked the ball.
Whether
Yes.
Nah,
whether it's
no,
by
no.
luck,
This is how I'm going to expose you.
whether it's by luck
It's
or by chance, he
He
managed. You
yes.
know, that's
Exactly
football,
what
boss.
Van Dijk does.
Okay.
That's
That's
exactly what
but
he
Van
does.
but
The attacker had an opportunity.
Van
You
Dijk
know,
did true. The man didn't lie, bro. As the man say that, I picture seen Van Dijk do that many times, bro. That behind
wait.
the leg.
So
It's like
that's
you
my
hold it up your head and you stretch
Uno
out the
reverse
back head.
card. So Mark, that's my Uno reverse card. Does it matter because it's Maguire? If it was a different defender, would you still ask the same question? So is it the defender who's doing it or the action itself? Because at the end of the day, he blocked the ball.
He blocked
Well, hear this,
exactly.
right? Let us ask a person who we know going to be most non-biased and probably might be a little bit more critical than us. Our resident Real Madrid brethren. You
All
know what I
Real
mean?
Madrid fans are
Temba Banks, you in the building there, bro? Tell me what you think about that situation last night with Maguire. I feel like whether it was luck or not, it was a pivotal moment. And I wouldn't be saying it was luck really and truly because he pulled it off. Other defenders have before as well.
My G. Big guy, I'm fine, I'm fine. First of all,
Your mic is muted.
mhm, mhm.
Wait, is Temba behind?
Yeah, I think he a
Wait,
little delayed.
Are you talking
wait.
about the 101 that is stopped?
Yeah, the
Yes.
one
yes,
one.
I'm sorry. That 101, that 101 the mark the is stopped. That was pure luck. That was a lock. It was locked. It just stopped. As it stopped, the guy wanted to cut him. His leg now stopped the ball. But at the end of the day, you still have to give it to him because sometimes you need luck as well. When it comes to football, you need luck as well. Sometimes in football, you need luck as well. And that
if
was what
few
happened
people
yesterday.
criticize him for bad
You
defending,
need luck
for
sometimes when
as
it comes
far
to
as he
football.
was
And
there to stop
it
that ball,
happened yesterday that
I don't,
it made
I
that
don't think.
decision. Only him knows if it was luck or he meant to do what he did. But for me,
We
I will tell
see it
you that
now.
was
We
luck.
see it
But
when
sometimes in
you carry
football, you
ball
still
hit
need luck.
person, line
And
be
as
luck.
for Adama Taure, I said it, that guy is a farmer. He's a farmer, I'm sorry. He's a bodybuilder. I'm not having it.
Hey,
I saw what he was
brother.
saying about Lizardo Martinez. Lizardo Martinez sent him to the gym, tell him go and gym more. Sometimes it's not about just you being built, being big and everything. Sometimes you just you see players like Lizardo Martinez, short. They are made in small quantity, but they're dynamite.
They will have the pace.
Honestly, he's sent to the gym.
I
They
telling
are
man,
big and
I
everything,
telling
but
man,
Lizardo Martinez is small.
stretchy game. I
He's
feel like
small
you
and it
have good
comes with
vision
his
like me,
package.
eh?
He's small and he just like a shoulder. Come on, man. That guy's a farmer.
It's just
So,
they just
but
both went one
big ups
on
to Harry
one.
Maguire, big ups to Harry Maguire, big ups to
They
Harry
both
Maguire,
went one
man.
on one. As in they are one on one
Big ups to
against each
him.
other. They'll face each other again.
Nah, but you know what, bro? I'm not taking the Sir Timothy Maguire slander, bro. This question's only coming up because it's him. Let's be honest, bro. If other
Of
people are doing
course.
this,
If it's any other
nobody's asking,
player, nobody will say
is
nothing.
that luck?
Please, I
Bet
didn't
It's
see
a block.
Everton
I bet you will delete that made that
Brentford
Martinez
perform.
world class.
Exactly. That's my problem with the question.
Just
Yes,
say it's
maybe it might
luck
be
so we
luck.
can move on. We know it's luck. He stopped it. The main
Okay.
point
Yeah,
is
but
him stopping it.
luck
But
is part of
if
sport
it,
too, bro. Some of the
I,
goals some men is be scoring is real
I'm
luck,
not
bro.
having it. Luck is something that you did not deserve. You just get it. This man was
Yeah.
there to stop the ball.
No, no. Hello, you don't want it again.
What that?
You don't want it again
He was
about
there at the
Harry
right time.
Maguire.
Bro, Harry Maguire, I was on the
One thing,
on the
if
ball the
you know one
entire
thing,
time.
if there
He
was
I
another
listen,
player,
listen to me. He I was on the ball, laser focus on the ball. When that ball do so, his foot was like there.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You need luck, but you know one thing. You know one thing, guys. You know one thing, guys.
I'm telling man, them
That
bro,
ball.
he deal
If
with that
that
one on
ball
one every time.
was somebody else, not Adama Traore there, he would have finished Harry Maguire there.
No, it was Pereira that made that foolish, that dumb stuff there. I don't know.
It was Andres Pereira.
It was not just Pereira.
Big
You
up to
see the
Elite
agenda.
Baller.
Thank you. Look at the agenda. Look. It's because it's Harry Maguire.
It's because Harry Maguire, it was the list. Is a world class defending. That's what they're gonna say. But don't worry, don't worry. I really understand. I just hope that Zirkzee is ready for the next game because
Bro,
he's
Zirkzee go
he's
smash
kind
it
of
in the
needed.
next game, bro. I telling you, man. I telling you, man.
That means Mount is dropping. You know, when Mount was not there, we cannot. Our pressing reduced, and even with this guy,
It might, it might, it
uh,
might, it might even be McTominay. With that
Ahmad.
month is McTominay, one or the other.
Was that?
Mark, you know what's wild, bro? Man, I know yesterday you asked us to leave the past in the past, but every time people have a critique, it's last season. People act like the first season didn't happen
Exactly,
all the
bro. It
time,
doesn't
bro.
take anything
The
more.
level of amnesia is wild, honestly.
You know, with the level of defending we put down yesterday, with the stats, I watching the stats, right, Vegeta, and you know, and I'm being honest, I man wasn't too kosher with certain moments, but when I check the stats of the defending that we was doing, it kind of was reminiscent of the stats of last season when we went on that 23 game unbeaten one. You remember? We
Are
started
you talking
shutting
about?
teams
Are you
out.
talking about Casemiro?
What's that?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the back line, brother.
Oh, the
The
back line.
defense,
Yeah,
right?
when you talk about a defense, you include Casemiro on it because he
I'm
was
not discluding him.
communicating. He
I
was
did not
communicating
disclude
with the
him.
back four.
I
He
just
was
said
communicating with the back
defense.
four.
So
So
okay. But what I'm saying
including,
is my bro, is that
yeah,
we look our defense in that one game looked better than the entire last season.
yeah, true, yeah, true.
The midfield looked better than half of last season.
But now
The
in the
biggest
second half,
problem, half the
you know what?
second.
In that game against Fulham yesterday, the midfield was compact. It was solid in the first half. But yet again, it gets to show you what Mason Mount was doing off the ball.
No,
Because immediately they
I
took
think it
Mason
was
Mount
that.
out.
But you see,
No,
when Mason Mount come, let's not wait. Hold on,
it became open.
hold on. I understand why it became open, but it's not truly just because of Mason Mount. We
No, it
started
was
playing
not Mason Mount.
slightly differently when Mason Mount came off the field. In
Because
general,
because you took out Mason Mount and you brought in a ghost,
well,
Scooby Doo.
okay, but
You brought in
the
Scooby Doo,
ideal
who wanted to go
option,
and score.
you see, but the ideal situation was to bring on Ugarte, who is not here. And the manager,
Mark,
I
You
Mark,
keep
manage
telling,
what
listen,
what
hold
you
on,
have
just give
let me
for
him.
finish,
now.
let me
You
finish,
manage what you have
hold
for
on,
now. For
hold
now,
on.
what you
And
have
the real
currently,
reason why the
deal with
manager
it.
is be doing this, right? I keep telling man, this manager is playing these men to show the men and them above. Listen, this fella not good enough, and I keep telling all I don't want him.
Are
You understand? I
you
don't
sure?
want him.
Mark, you're
Because
Get
you say
him
finding
out
bring
of
excuse.
here.
bring
Mark,
them
you already
anyway.
used excuse. You already used one excuse already. You've used
Because
one
what
Who is
is
the
excuse
this?
person you are
already.
saying
I
Mark,
what
just
to?
have certain
Mark,
players.
What?
Mark. Yesterday, Ten Hag
Mark,
brought in
who,
Scott
You
who
thought
do you
McTominay.
say
yesterday
you
was
don't
a
want?
good game? I said yesterday was an average
McTominay.
game.
He brought Scott McTominay yesterday to go and get him a goal. That's
Exactly.
the same rubbish he was doing last season. The
Bro,
reason
he
why he
brought
bought
Scott
Scott
McTominay on to
McTominay,
advertise
it
for
was not
Napoli and
tactical.
the team to
It
let
was
them know,
just to
hey,
just go
to
and
let
get me a
Fulham know
goal.
what they're missing, bro. He bring
That's
him
what
on
he's
to let
saying.
Marco Silva know,
Mark is about to
spend
get slim bin
25
on his
mil.
own channel.
It's a lie. It's
We
a
are going
lie.
to sim bin Mark on his own channel.
You're
Saying
not
to that
missing anything.
for Napoli.
Again,
You're
On
again.
not
the shirt
missing
for Fulham,
anything.
like hey Fulham,
You see,
he's here.
you see what we are doing here is called a witch hunt. First of all, we can call Scott crap because he's not good enough for United. But without his goals yesterday, eighth looks like a good place to finish, is all I'm saying. Okay? So maybe that was the plan, but the man did save us last season. So let's stop doing this. Okay? We already know he's
That's the
not good
plan.
enough.
This is what I don't understand. You guys don't
Can
rate him
I
at your
come in?
club,
Can I come in?
but you believe he's a good
Hold
player
on, hold on.
at other
Somebody
teams.
want to talk there.
Yes.
That's not, guys.
It's crazy.
Uh,
Fix, oh, it's
it's
fixed.
honestly, I, I, I understand some of the views, But if you look, it's not just a worthless substitute. Last season when the man tries it, he normally pays off. McTominay will just come, and you know that he was there to strike that ball, but
Man,
Zirkzee was in a better position and he went it.
You see,
So sometimes
no, it's not
when
that Zirkzee was in better position. Zirkzee was there because he knew how to position himself. He knew how to make runs as a striker.
come,
Like, and you
come
see that
on
was
now, come on,
if that was
come,
Rasmus Højlund, if that was
come
Højlund,
on now, let me finish.
oh,
Zirkzee was there, but you can see McTominay was also equally there.
that's what I'm saying now. I'm saying that if that
So
was Rasmus
So
Højlund yesterday,
the two can do the job, but I think that McTominay time is up
then
because
don't sell him. Don't sell McTominay then. Don't sell him then. If you think
bro.
that is, don't sell him
No,
then.
no, no.
You
See,
see,
let me finish now.
you know
Let me
something,
finish. I'm
bro.
just
As soon as
trying
you get
to
Kylian
let
Mbappe,
you know
you
what
start to
manager
move
put
real
in.
different, because you wasn't moving. So anyway,
I
let me
mean,
not go
like
into that with you. You see, listen, all I have to say is the buyback clause is there. Just remember, I tell you about the 40 GA, everybody. Whether you like it or not, when that 40 GA clock hit, we
for
go and
who?
see the return of the Mac. You understand? Bro, man, them is on 833 subscribers. Let's get to 1K, guys. Don't forget to smash those likes. You're getting some quality content here from the guys. We even have a Real Madrid fan here gracing us with his presence. I mean, that deserves at least
Please,
100 likes. I think so.
please,
You know what I
man,
mean?
smash the like
But
button,
we
guys.
should get at least 100 likes because Professor Olmo's here. Fix is here as well. You know what I mean? Tush is here as well. That's like surprise. You know what I mean? Jam packed for you guys. You know what I mean? He
I
didn't
don't like how
save the
Chamba is
FA. He scored, but he did in other games. Other players like Kobe Natural must save us. Also remember the end of season game. 100%. Big up for that.
I'm
Mark,
defending Scotty though.
Mark,
You know what I'm
Mark,
talking about.
Mark,
Mark on my stream. I was doing watch another
Mark.
guy. I said that I would give you guys Rodrigo. I'll give you guys Rodrigo. Then you give me Kobe Mino and Ganacho
You're on
plus Amas.
you're
You're on
on
crack.
crack or
Chamba, you're on
you
crack,
on
bro.
crack or what? This man, that's not weird. That's
You're
not
hard,
weird.
bro.
You see, when you tell me Garnacho, I was about to say, well, I could do that swap deal. But when you talk about generational, you ain't really have nothing generational to
I
offer
want
me, bro.
Ganacho and Kobe
Who you
Mino.
have
No.
generational to offer me, bro? Because last I checked, Real
Come,
Madrid hasn't produced
see,
any generational
Mark,
talents in the last decade.
I
We
can't even
polish
swag
player.
Ganacho with Rodrigo. Honestly, Ganacho, I'm seeing him as Cristiano Ronaldo. I'm telling you, that young man. I'm
Fix.
telling you.
Fix. You
Fix
know
is
one thing is that
a
I
Yes.
agree with
CR7
you.
junior already,
You know, when I said something about I would take Ganacho, is because of the fact that I know if it comes to Real Madrid, he's going to be a star. Like Erik Ten Hag is not good for Ganacho because he will not develop him to the player or the potentials I believe he could get to. Ganacho's potentials is very high. It's higher than Rashford, higher than Sancho, higher than Hamad. But he needs a good manager to be able to bring out those,
Mark,
those
no.
That's how we
improve him
that's
and
how we
develop
Here's
him.
the seat.
Mark,
I'm
I'm
gonna ask you
not
a
having it,
question now.
bro.
You want to
I'm telling you
take
honest truth,
Anthony
man.
on trade for Mbappe?
Yeah, you say, well, who is talking?
Thank you.
Anthony.
Mark,
Yeah,
nah,
yeah,
I'm not
but
having it,
that's the
bro.
kind
This
of offer
man
you
is
trying
ready
to
to do
put me
shopping
on
for
there,
Madrid,
bro.
bro.
You
What is
want
this?
Richard
you,
Hawkins.
that's the
Are you having a
relative,
laugh right now?
bro. Listen to me.
Richard
Listen to
Hawkins,
what
are you
I'm
having a
telling you
laugh?
here. Hear me good, right? Man United, right, in the last 5 years produced two generational players, right? That's more than what Real Madrid have produced so far, right? These two generational talents, one is Mason Greenwood, and the next one is Kobe Minu, my brother. Listen to what I'm saying. 300 million. If you want him, 300
300
million.
million.
We're not
No, now.
talking nothing
Come on,
less.
come on.
Come cash. We
I've got,
want cash
no.
only on deck. No
You want
credit card, no
so
payment
basically,
terms. 100% upfront.
Mark, you want to use me to pay your debt?
Bro,
You
I
want to
don't know
stop my
what you're
ass?
talking about.
Don't you
You
just
want a generational
You
talent
want
that is
no,
going
you
to
want to
make
use me
your
to pay your debt?
midfield better. Where
You
you
can't use
could
me to pay your
you
debt.
could truly call your midfield Galacticos when you sign a generational midfielder king. That is
Come on,
Kobe
then.
Manu.
300 million. Come on, Mark. Now
I
I'll give you
mean,
guys
if
at
you
least
want to
60 million.
win
I'll give you 60
everything for
million.
the
60
next
million.
5-10 years,
no,
you
chief.
will do it. But
300
if
million,
not,
no add-ons.
watch us do it, bro. Because I'm
No
telling you,
add-ons.
bro. Listen,
No add-ons.
Wait a minute.
Don't come here with add-ons. 100
Why
million
did I say
upfront
no
for
add-ons?
Yamal.
You talking about
No add-ons.
add-ons, bro? Here we going on. Here's the scene. Here's the scene. Here we going on, right? I will take Ada Guler.
Yeah.
I will take yeah, we go take our like Rodrigo and give him a Camavinga too. And
Talking
I'll
about
take 50 million and we'll give you Kobe Mino.
You give me Kubimaino, Ganacho,
No,
Amas.
you're not hearing that.
no.
I giving you Kobe Mino
Only
and I
Kubimaino.
still want 50 million.
Only Kubimaino.
And you
I
gotta give me
give Kiki.
Camavinga, you gotta give me
Kamavinga is a
Rodrigo,
better player.
and you gotta
What
give
are
me
you even
Ada
saying?
Guler.
What are you saying right now? We are talking about Kamavinga that won how many Champions League? What has
What are you talking
Kubimaino
about?
achieved? What has
Bro,
He
Kubimaino
you
won
achieved?
cannot
Champions League,
even
but not in his
listen, hear him
position,
out, hear
bro.
him
Don't
out.
do that.
Huh?
Listen to me, right? I don't
Yes,
know what
yes.
you saying,
That is
Not
but
why
good
it's
enough
very
just
for your
important
remember
because he
midfield.
can play as a
No.
left back.
when I was watching
He
the
can play as
Euros,
a
all you
winger.
was
He
hearing
can play as a
was
midfielder.
all you
He
was
can play as a
hearing
defender.
was what you're saying for the Euros. Yamal Yamin, Kobe Minu. Yamal Yamin, Kobe Minu. I
Where?
didn't
In the
hear
Euros.
Ada Guler. I hear Ada Guler
Mm.
once.
In the
Once when he
Euros.
scored a goal. After that, I never heard
Please,
about him
Wait a
again.
minute. Okay,
let's
Okay.
hang on, Mark.
move on, please. Let's move on.
Wait, Mark. Can I ask
Let's
one
move on
question?
from it.
Temba, I was on your channel, bro. You said,
Yeah.
and I quote, "I wish we could get Yamal." How much
Yeah.
did you say you wanted to pay for him? Mm-hmm. No. How much?
I hear you have a 1 billion really
Why are you
small.
asking now? Why are you asking now?
Because
Why are
you
you
know how
asking?
Because
much you said,
I
bro.
was watching
Yeah,
too,
but
I
the
was
topic has
waiting
changed
and over
now.
Vegeta because I was
So
Yeah,
having
but
how
we're
different
talking
dare
about
views.
you
we're
approach
talking
us with
about this
60
thing now.
million for Kobe Mano? You don't respect us,
Yeah.
bro. Anyway,
We're
let's
talking
move on.
about
Let's move on. Let's
obviously
move
now. I
on.
want
Mark,
you guys are in a fucked up
Mark, in your
situation.
Yo,
fantasy, how many do you score?
what's
I
up?
must take advantage of it, man. You
Your
know
fantasy Premier League.
me,
I didn't check,
Mark.
let me check it now. Let me check
I've
it
not
now
even
and
I
see
didn't
how
even play
good it
that
is.
try. I forgot to play mine.
If we get to play,
I forgot to play, man.
Brother, I
uh,
should never become a football manager. My team
let's
is
check.
garbage.
Let's check. I on 41 points.
Wow.
Yeah,
I know, Mark, you're doing well,
you
bro.
did well.
My team is on crack, bro. I don't even want to see how many points I got, bro. I'm a
Let's check
crackhead.
the league standings here. Let's check the league standings. Boom. Let me check. Let me share this page one time. Hold on. Let me share it. I mean, I think I would do decent. I cannot sell a player off that I should have kept.
Guys, do you know that Ateta compared Saka to Messi?
Eh?
What?
He's smoking something.
Bro, you see these kind
like
of madman thing?
that guy is
Like he
crazy,
fall
man.
off a cliff, king. He fell
Like
off a cliff. I think he fell off a cliff, bro. Right?
comparing, how do you compare
Messi.
Messi?
I mean,
Like I was even saying, I
I'm not
said,
going to say Messi's the GOAT, but I mean, I wouldn't compare Saka to Messi. Saka is not even a proper winger. I mean, he's not
I
even
won't even,
great
I will
1v1.
not even compare Saka to Ajaroben.
Wow.
How much more
Wow.
Messi?
Wow.
Like,
That
what is
is
that guy
crazy.
smoking?
Anyway, guys, while you'll talk about that, let's check out the FPL situation here. I play my bench boost this weekend, guys, because I was like, I realized that Rodrigo was injured, but it was too late, so I just activated
Fine,
my
man.
bench boost, so I'll get extra points. So that's why I think I score so high because I have 4 points off the bench. I
Look
had
at the
Isak in my lineup. I still have
100.
Palmer to play and Pedro Porro. Hopefully, Pedro Porro get assist or a goal from
What
somewhere.
is the FPL link?
Oh, is the FPL? You want to invite, bro? You can
Yeah, I'll
get that,
probably get
bro.
first place there.
Maybe not, bro. I'm usually pretty decent in the FPL, What's going on?
Nah, you can come and beat the rest of it. But I suck at this thing. I'm just here for vibes, to be honest.
Man, I can't. Bruno messed up my FPL.
Why? You should be surprised about that.
He did not
There,
score those goals
there
now.
was somebody that made Onana a captain, triple captain. And
Dude,
the guy got 18 points on Onana only. 18
that's
points.
crazy. That's actually
Somebody
crazy.
triple cap Zirkzee in mine.
Man.
Yes,
I put Haaland as my captain, bro, because no matter how crap that guy is at football, he somehow gets a goal. It's cool.
But Alan needs to score at least 3 hat-tricks, man.
Bro, I would have never had Haaland in my team, bro. Man,
Mark, this is about winning, okay?
Yeah, it's about winning.
Bro, Haaland, bro, let me tell you something, right, bro? Having Haaland in the squad, you wanna know something? You know who score more than Haaland? Who score
Okay.
more points than Haaland every season?
Yeah.
Salah,
Bruno and Mo
who?
Salah.
Mo
How about
Salah.
both? Bruno's my
What?
vice captain. Haaland is my captain. I got both. Don't worry.
Guys, I'll drop in the link for the FPL in the chat. So
But
if you
anyway,
guys
going
want
back
to
to
join,
Arteta.
you have to join.
There was something Mobad said here, as in he'll diss at Eric Ten Hag. Any people didn't catch. Any people didn't hear it. He said that Ten Hag cannot develop Kobe Mino and Garnacho.
What?
Yeah, I said something about Ten Hag.
Yeah,
because
we talking
when you
real
ask
while
United
ago.
fans, they tell you that Ten Hag have improved a lot. He has improved Aaron Basaka, and I don't think that's truth. There's no truth in that. When you look at Kobe Mino, you know for a fact that this guy is going to be a generational talent.
Bro, listen, that's all. Let me ask you a question, right? How
Me?
do you know about Kobe Mino? Because at
I've
Kobe
knew-
age,
I've-
that's
I've
how we.
knew
I just
Kobe
wanted to hear
Mino.
something.
Yeah.
Before Kobe Mino, right, to reach where he is, if not for Ten Hag, he would be in the under 21s right
Mark,
now.
maybe you. Before you guys come to know about Kobe Mino, I've known about Kobe Mino playing for the for the youth team. There's even one
bro, I
guy that
watching
has
Kobe
like
Mino 5 years now.
hair like
I
what's
watching
his name,
Kobe
like a
Mino 5
Marcelo.
years now.
He
Yeah.
has plenty hair like Marcelo. He's a baller as well. I've known
No,
those guys.
Mr. Inchong.
I'm Maxi.
Huh?
Maxi
No,
or
Mr.
Deli.
Inchong. Inchong.
It's not
No.
Chong. It's not
It's
Chong.
not Chong. It's not
Maxi
Chong.
or
There's one
Deli.
boy. He has hair. The guy is a baller. Not
Maxi
Chong.
or Deli.
He has hair like Marcelo.
Or is
Then,
Maxess? Is blonde hair you have?
Yeah, blonde. All these
It's
guys, when you
Maxess.
see them play
It's
for the
Maxess.
youth team, you know.
It's Maxess.
Wait, who? Maxess or Isak?
I can spot
It's
it.
Maxess.
When I see a player, I spot them. So when I saw it, I knew. I'm not surprised that Ten Hag brings him in because these are people that you give them an opportunity.
What do you mean
This thing you are
surprised?
saying is not lying.
Eric Ten Hag will not
These are
brought
No,
not
I'm
him in.
telling you the honest truth, man.
What are you saying?
Eric Ten Hag will not
We
brought
are
him
talking
in.
about a player Pep Guardiola wanted. So what is Ten Hag playing him for? If Ten Hag is not playing, what does it indicate?
Ten Hag has to play
Pep
him.
Guardiola wanted this guy. Even this season, Barcelona were ready to give Man U Rafinha plus 8.5 million pounds for Kobe Mino. That's how good he is.
8.5.
Listen.
So-
Manchester United
That is not
and
money.
Eric
That is
Ten
joking over that.
Hag has to play Kobe Mino. He doesn't know what to do with him, but he must play him.
That's what I'm saying. He must
bro,
play him.
stop
He has no other
lapsing now,
choice. He has
bro.
to play.
He will
Because
play
The way
Kobe
you
Mino
talk
because
about
he
it,
brought him
it's
through.
Mino
That's
is
his
a
talent,
talent.
bro.
He doesn't know what
Y'all
to do.
never read. Just wait. I
Mark, I've
find
been
y'all.
saying this the
I
moment
find
the
y'all
season
slide
ended.
nine-man manager too much. Hold on. Keep talking. Only keep talking.
I've been saying this ever since the
No.
season
Keep
ended.
talking.
Oh, you're gonna bring up the but I
I
forgot.
go and bring up what Kobe Mino quotes. His quotes himself.
Leave
His
foot
words,
alone.
not mine.
What do you expect him to say? They
Bro,
want to
the
give
truth.
him
The truth. Don't do that. Don't do that, bro.
No,
Don't do
don't go anywhere.
that.
Don't go
Okay,
anywhere.
okay.
You
Now
see?
you tell me
see
just
what
like the way
happens when you go
Adagule
when
is
you
right
guys
now.
go on your
You
witch
come and
hunts.
tell me
You see what
Adagule right
happens?
now. You tell me Adagule right now. This guy is not giving him the chance. Come on, no now. Ancelotti will only give him the chance when he wants to give him the chance. But we have
does that
seen
make
him.
Ten Hag inherently a bad manager? Because I don't understand what the argument is.
What
here.
I'm saying, okay, look at. Let's take an example right now.
I know
Look
what
at
he's
Oscar
trying to. I
Bob.
know what he's saying.
Look at
That's
Oscar
so
Bob.
hard.
Look at Oscar Bob right now. Look at Kopama. So you tell me that Kopama at Chelsea, what he did last season, was Pochettino? No. We have seen him. We'll know that if you give him the opportunity, he will be a baller. But the thing is that with Ten Hag will play all this lad. First of all, last season, Ten Hag overplayed Garnacho. He overplayed Kobe Mino. There was some point last season whereby Kobe Mino started showing signs of fatigue. The game dropped. That was
We had no one else,
It's
bro.
because
We
United don't
literally
have
had no one
players.
else, bro.
Well,
What are you talking about?
I'm telling you honest. Last season,
Bro, we had no one else. We had
bro.
60.
Look,
we have
bro.
injuries, bro.
Leave the injury alone.
These are the
This is what-
excuses we
I
get.
don't like. I don't like you guys injury.
Nah, Mark, I'm
I
not
hate
having
it, man.
bro. Nah, Mark, I'm not
Stop
having
using
this,
that
bro.
as an excuse.
Nah,
Injury.
bro.
I've been saying
Nah.
it. Injury
This
is
is just
part
like Harry
of
Maguire.
Who you
football.
want to play?
Nah.
Ahmad
This
was
is just like the
injured
Harry
for
Maguire
60
conversation, bro.
Ahmad
Because
first
it's Ten
game
Hag
he
who
played.
played him.
Ahmad was there. He
game
didn't play
he
Ten
Ahmad.
Hag.
Bro, Ahmad
Ahmad
first
was
game
there.
he
He didn't play
played.
Ahmad.
He got a red
Nah,
card.
bro.
Play what?
Amrabat was there. He
Play
didn't play
what?
Amrabat.
Play what?
Nah.
Bro, you see this
Move,
Ahmad
bro.
hype?
Nah.
You see this Ahmad hype, bro? Let me get rid of this Ahmad hype, bro. Because let me tell you something. We paid £39 million for Ahmad, and when Mason Greenwood walk out the academy, They ship
Okay.
him off the Rangers, bro. Because
Okay,
guess what?
wait a
Mason
minute,
Green
Mark.
was better
Mark,
than
wait a
him,
minute.
bro. So let me
This is the
talk
same
about
thing
the
again.
Ahmad hype, bro. This
You
Ahmad
guys
hype.
keep
Ahmad was injured for
misprofiling.
6 months. When you want to play him?
Mark, you bought him from Atlanta.
For
Ahmad was playing.
£39 million, brother.
Ahmad was playing as a 10 at Atalanta.
Brother,
Then he came
was
to
never
mind you.
benching
Wait,
Mason Greenwood.
wait.
No
Mark,
time.
wait. You signed him under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, right or wrong?
Yeah.
That's signing
So this is not Ten Hag problem. I don't know why we arguing about Ahmad over Ten Hag.
I'm coming. You signed a player for a manager that does not even have a fucking idea what to do with that player.
Well, that's understandable.
The same thing for Jadon Sancho. He knew absolutely, because what is bad that you guys
I would like us
not
to
Ten Hag's
follow one
problem.
after the other so
Remember
that
that,
I
right?
can counter some of the things that these guys are saying.
Because you guys will tag players, flop. He didn't play well. But you guys forget that you guys had managers that provide these players.
I don't agree.
You don't agree. You don't
What
don't you agree?
You know why I don't agree with that statement? Because here what going on, right? Here what going on. Listen to me. Hear me out for a second, right? Because here what, right? Ahmad currently right now is 22 years old, right?
Yes.
He playing with less maturity than Garnacho, who's 19 on the ball. Right now, currently.
No,
right?
I don't agree.
Listen to what I'm saying to you, bro.
Garnacho is my boy. I love
Garnacho. Ahmad scored one goal and one assist. One goal and one assist. Bro, listen to me now.
You know what?
In the same amount of games, Garnacho had more goals and assists than Ahmad, bro. And we was not getting on so for Garnacho. It wasn't Garnacho is the savior. It wasn't Garnacho is the answer, bro. Let we be real. Calm it down on Ahmad, bro. The manager did what he do with Ahmad, the same thing he do with Garnacho with the season before. And Garnacho was scoring more goals and getting more assists.
Garnacho is
forget Garnacho. Garnacho is not his boy. He didn't sign Garnacho, just like he didn't sign Ahmad, bro. Garnacho was already at the club.
But who promoted Garnacho?
Wait, can I just step in?
Bro, Ralph Ragnick bring him into the senior team. Ralph Ragnick. Ten Hag he was already there.
Ralph Ragnick now brought him in.
Yes.
Did you think that there's a way whereby Ralph Ragnick will saw what Garnacho did? Because I watched Garnacho the season he broke to international the team. Did you watch what he played in the youth setup before coming into this thing?
Yes, I did.
He's a player, but you cannot bench him.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is this. When he came into the squad under Ten Hag, he was getting drip fed into the team. He played some minutes here, some minutes there. It's the same situation with Ahmad. The only difference is everybody assumed that Ahmad should be starting games, bro. Which I think is absurd. Because here why? He's not even half the player that Mason Greenwood is. And we crying like if he generational, bro. It's mad to me, bro.
He's not.
Mark, let me have my own shot.
He's not even half the player Mason Greenwood is.
I still believe that Ahmad will develop to be a really amazing player, you know. But he ain't reached there yet.
Let me come in, Mark.
More games, guys. I just think
what I want to say is, if you watch Garnacho and you watch Ahmad, you will see there is more maturity in Garnacho type of play than Ahmad. That does not take anything away from Ahmad. That does not take the talent he's showing and all that. But you see clearly he's still playing as an inexperienced player. But when a Garnacho gets onto the ball, you will see everything will be moving seamlessly. You know. So that is what I think Mark was trying to explain.
Yeah, I don't understand the aspect.
That does not take it away that he's a talented player and all that.
I'm just saying, bro, that at the end of the day, bro, I just trying to explain to my brother here that the what they complaining about from Ahmad, the amount of game time he got last season.
Let me just say something about Erik to have improving players. Did you used to watch Tadic when he was in Southampton? Tadic was more like a normal player, but when Erik Ten Hag brought him into the adjusting, he became something else. He became the center lord.
Thank you, Mendy. Thank you.
bro,
No,
man.
no, no, no.
I
Wait, sorry. Can I? I've been listening to all of this now. Let's break down a few myths first of all, because to say this whole talent thing, talent does, they should be starting bullshit first of all, because talent with no coaching is useless.
Yes,
What's the point
that's
of
what I'm
all that
saying.
talent without any coaching? So I'm sorry. The witch hunt on Ten Hag. Ten Hag has had his problems at United. But to be saying he's done nothing to improve the squad and these players is criminal. Also, we gonna keep ignoring the context of Manchester United Football Club, where a lot of these missed profiles were not the managers. Yes, some of
Mm.
these managers were poor managers like Oli, but they were not the ones ignoring scouts. They were not the ones bringing in not the first option. Okay. But every time something is not good, we lay it down at the manager's hand. The manager must have
And
blood
he
on
has
his
tried to
hands.
improve whether they can improve. He has tried.
So
Why
let's
we are,
debunk that first myth,
why
okay?
United was not playing
Vinita,
higher
Vinita,
was because of
Vinita, you know one
Maguire.
thing. Vinita, like my fear is this, man. When I look at this United team, I knew how Rashford started. Rashford was somebody that the way he started, he had the potentials of whereby we would think like right now, we should be talking about put him in the same level of the likes of Vinicius Jr. And we
Yes.
all know this guy was even he came before Vinicius Jr. You understand? So now these are the things I don't want to happen with the like of Kobe Mino and Leonard
brother,
Garnacho.
But
brother,
They
wait
are
now.
not the
listen to
Okay,
me.
hold
same.
on.
They are not
Kobe
the
Stop.
same.
Minu have
Wait.
nothing to
Rashford is
do
just a
with
speed
Rashford.
merchant.
Kobe Minu
Huh?
was not here under the
No,
coaches.
no,
Rashford was
you
here,
can't say
bro. No, no,
Rashford
no, no,
now
no. Stop,
is
stop,
speed
stop there.
merchant.
Stop
But
there,
when he
stop there,
came,
stop there. Bro,
when
when
he
he was
started in
started to
United,
when he was now is no different. He was the
But
same
but
player he
but
was then
guys,
that he is
come
now. He
on,
never
man,
evolved.
come on,
He
but
Mark,
wait
never
Mark,
now.
come
evolved,
Wait,
on,
bro.
wait, guys. Hang on.
come on,
What
But
you
come on.
telling
but
me?
you see, but here's the problem, Timber. The Rashford example that you're using, it's not
Mhm.
the manager of now who's at fault for that mismanagement. So you can't
Yeah,
apply that same logic. The
yeah.
problem is that the club were crackheads. They had no plan.
Mhm.
They kept chopping and changing. They didn't buy players for the club. They were buying players for the managers, which you
And
ended up
no
with
system,
Frankenstein
no system
squads.
of play.
And because
We,
okay,
we buy
chill.
players that are mismatched to counter attacking.
Yes.
If we are playing counter attack, we don't know. If we are
So
playing possession football, we don't know.
yeah, so my point is it's a false positive to compare Rashford's situation to what Mano and the others are going through, because
Mhm.
their first managers, well, I think besides Garnacho maybe, is Ten Hag. So there's a level of continuity. Whereas Rashford broke through under Louis van Gaal, they
Yeah.
fired him immediately, brought in Jose Mourinho, who plays a completely different style, fired him, brought in Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, who you said is a crackhead manager, fine, and then they hired Ralph, and then we got. You understand what I'm saying? That's like that.
Yeah.
Those are club decisions that are outside of Ten Hag's control. So we can't say because of what had happened to Rashford, it might happen to this. Because when Ten Hag was at Ajax developing Matthijs de Ligt, Frankie de Jong, all of these
Mhm.
good players, none of this was
Mhm.
being said. But now he manages us, and all of a sudden we're worried. Why? No, I'm
Because
asking why.
yeah, I understand. I
Because
understand. I
And,
get your
and
point.
all those players went for big money. Ziyech, all of them. No,
Man.
no, no, not even one player was there when he left, or even before he left. After that 2017, 2018 team, everybody left. I think the last person that left was Van der Beek.
Oh, is it Van der Beek?
and
And
where
it's only Van der Beek.
look at where
No, I think
Ajax
it was
is
last
now.
person that left. I just that 29 was it David Nares? Is that David Nares or Tadic? One of the two.
But now look at where that Ajax team is now. So was Ten Hag not responsible
Them
for that
Tadic was
team's
not there when we
success?
played them in that final.
He developed
Tadic
those
was
guys,
still in
bro.
England.
He captained the Ligt at the age of 19. Guys, what are we talking about?
Was it 19 or 17?
19,
17.
broski. He was the youngest
Or 17?
He was
nine.
I think it
Bro,
was
17.
17.
okay. But my point is, we can't keep taking away from Ten Hag because of the sins of our club. That's our fault. That was our old owners. We have to. We always have amnesia about these things. This is my problem. Even with Ten Hag's first season, that didn't happen. It's only last year that happened. All of a sudden, Ten Hag is a bad manager. Come
Man,
on.
I'm seeing a lot of positives in
Uh,
United
all
team
right.
this season.
Temba is a criminal, bro. He's here to sow discord,
Yeah,
and
Discord, bro.
people
Temba
are
just
out here comparing
bro.
their own
I
players
watched
and,
Temba on
and
his
pitting
channel
their own
earlier on
players
this
against each
morning,
other.
bro.
Come
This
on,
evening,
guys.
right? I watching Temba, right? You know, not to cut here. I watching Temba stream some watch alongs today, right? And Temba, every single watch along he do, his his first 5 minutes can't pass him without saying, yeah, you know, and Man United, you know, Man United. It's like, bro, it's like the dude have to aim at Ten Hag, bro. The man aiming at Ten Heisenberg and saying, you know, imagine Ten Heisenberg create more stars. Now, I was a huge Ancelotti fan, right? But one thing I could say is that at Ajax, he had produced more world-class talent to leave the club and go elsewhere and bloom than Ancelotti did at Real Madrid, that Real Madrid did in the same time frame. So for you to tell me and say it
Now
about
this,
my
now this
manager,
are
But
not
bro,
but
doing
but
anything
Mark,
for
no, no,
can
no,
we
no,
all
no, no,
agree
no, no,
that
no,
all
wait.
the
Your
players,
club,
like, no,
brother man, your club
don't go
want
there,
my
don't go
manager,
there.
brother. Because
Because
your
what it
club
is
with
is
the
you're talking
quality
about
of
Don
your
Carlo here.
club and
Don
my
Carlo.
manager ability to build
You are talking about
academy
Don Carlo.
is the
Mark,
perfect
Don
synergy,
Carlo.
bro. You
Don
cannot have
Carlo
it.
have produced stars, world
No,
class
he has not,
players.
bro. No, bro,
He
listen,
has
I
not what?
watching Don Carlos since AC
Have you
Milan
watched
days.
Vinicius Junior
The
when he
one
came to Real
thing,
Madrid once?
bro, Vinny
Vinny
Jr.
Junior.
come to me. He came to Milan. He came to Madrid at 19 or 20, bro. Calm down. He did not develop at Madrid, bro. He was
He was
developed
crap.
in Brazil. He was
Yeah, but
not
he was
crap.
crap at Madrid. He
He
was
was
crap at
not
Madrid.
crap, brother.
He
You
was
see, this is
crap.
Eric Ten
you
Hag.
telling me about
It took
scouting,
it took
brother. There's Eric Ten Hag,
Ancelotti
bro.
to make
Listen, if
that
it's
guy.
one thing Eric Ten Hag is a youth
Watch
coach
Vinny
manager,
Junior
bro. When it
under
comes to youth,
Zidane. It was
he's not
rubbish.
matched, bro. He's not matched,
Talking
bro.
about world
He's
class
not matched.
players like Sidorf,
Big up
Crespo,
to you, Conde. Brother,
Shevchenko.
listen,
Talking about
listen to
if I
me.
brought Ten Hag,
Listen to me. No matter what you say, I's
yeah,
a huge fan of Ancelotti since I was 5 years old, bro. I telling you, I
yeah.
watch Milan and United all my life. Milan United. You know why? They wear red, white, and black just like Trinidad and Tobago. I like them two teams all my life, bro. All my life. And I watching them teams, bro. And I telling you, bro, every time, even when he get Pato, right? Pato, they done play 100 and something games in Brazilian League, bro, at 17 years old. You understand what I'm saying? So
Mm.
when you tell me about Carlo, bro, Ten Hag have a better career developing young talent than all of these guys, bro.
Don't say it outside, bro. Don't say it outside, bro. They'll fight you, Mark.
Bro, they
Don't go
could
sit
say where
outside.
they war. They could fight me where I know I talking facts, brother. Because
Don't
let
go
me tell you
sit outside,
something, bro.
man.
No,
Don
bro, listen
Carlo.
to what I saying. You see, bro, listen to me, right? You know, I
Have you
just hear real
the likes
players
of
talk
Buffon? You
about
see
coaches
Buffon,
and
Buffon,
developing them, right? But
Buffon,
when they say
Buffon.
it about Ten Hag, they're lying. We expect them to say.
Mark,
You know, when Ten Hag talk
Buffon
about players,
was developed. Buffon was developed by Ancelotti at Parma. At Parma.
that is when he was coach at Parma, bro. That was
I'm
a
telling
long
you, like,
time ago. That was his
there are
first
a lot
coaching
of them.
stint, bro.
Let's,
Blue
To
let's
be
Costa,
go
fair, let
Blue
me
back.
be
Costa as
real.
well. Blue
Mark,
Costa,
let's move on, please.
Blue
Let me
Costa.
move on from that, right? But
Yeah,
guys,
let's
to
move
be
on.
Temba, you're a
fair,
criminal, bro.
we've
I
been
see what you're
way
doing.
longer here than I should have been.
Yeah, I'm
I
a
actually
criminal.
have to go. Big up to all of you coming in. Yo, Fix, you in the
Yeah?
private, in the Telegram chat.
No?
Let me drop the link for the Telegram chat one time in the comments, guys, because you guys should be in the Telegram chat. How are you not there? How are you guys not in the Telegram? Guys, join the Telegram chat. I'll drop the link in the comments right now. Fix, join the Telegram chat, buddy. Right? So we guys could all chat and things. Mendy, join the
Guys, please,
Telegram
man,
chat.
subscribe.
About to close off
Vinita
the
is
stream,
on the
bro.
way to 100.
And I will be able to invite you onto the stream if you're on the Telegram chat because we could talk about it. You know what I
Thanks,
mean?
thanks,
Okay.
Temba,
Yeah,
man.
Mark. Shout out to Vinita because on the way to 100, let's get him to 100,
Yeah,
please,
let's
man.
get Vegeta to 100
Please, man.
subscribers. I dropped his link
Please.
in the comments earlier on, guys. Please
Man.
smash that link, go to his channel and smash those likes. You know, check
Let's
out
subscribe.
Halftime. He's doing a very good job lately, getting a lot of consistent content. You know, homie doing a lot of streams. And he's streaming not just about the Premier League. You can also watch some South African Premier League as well. You know what I mean? He has his own view and spin on things. He does his reactions. You could check that out as well, guys. Big up to Halftime. I know he's not on camera tonight, but he's definitely on camera when he's on his channel as well. And he will be the next time he's here. Big up to all of you guys coming in. Big up to you, Fix. Big up to you, Tamba. Big up to you as well, Olmo, for coming in. Guys, I don't know when Olmo go and set up our channel, but he's a Twitter host. He's a space merchant. Anytime, late night, anytime you want, get him there. Big up to you guys. Catch you guys later. Peace out.